Shout out to everyone out there in the world. This is Sound from Club Ambition. This is the Club Ambition podcast. Welcome back again. Starting the week off, the episode with another local track.
Oh. It's a throwback. Wow. Dope. This is mega dope.
This is throwback for real.
Time. I learned my grind, earned my light in the lime. It's bright, I fight with a rhyme. I'm dreaming. Listen to the screaming, I hear it in my head every evening. My brain is filled with migraine. It took time to learn how to live with my pain. I cried like rain, tried like I'm up against the feds. In my head, I was headed for a change. Playing in the game, but I wasn't playing games. Addressing all haters, I wasn't naming names. Skeptics of the talk, give them credit for the fame. Radio was hating, no, I edit just the same. Deleted all the swears. Fan base switched from my peers to these kids I've been leading through the years. They watching me succeed. Victory is more than just a want, it's a need, so you can call it greed. My kids gotta eat. I serve food for thought on a beat with a bridge, trying to keep them off the street. Hot water and heat ain't cheap. Still waters run deep, so I move fast, there's no time to sleep. My time's right now, and time is of the essence, and my presence is enough to make the haters pipe down. Surrounded by despair, my people's been in a hard time, so my rhymes like a breath of fresh air. The truth's right here, the proof is in the pudding. You get out what you put in, so I'm doing what they couldn't. Bridging all gaps, singing all raps, I'm giving all facts when I'm spitting on tracks. Each song's a blessing, a sweet song and lesson, so be calm and question. Street spawn aggression. It's about time, no question. It's like I got all the answers, no guessing. Meditation to music, no stress.
Right there, continuing the tradition every week of playing a Rhode Island artist, independent artist right there. That's the new Drake track, Freedom Rings. Nah, that right there is Chachi Carvalho. Carvalho, and you know we have him in the building as well. Welcome him. You know today he's gonna be a quick guest for very important news for Rhode Island.
Word.
Thank you for coming through.
Yo, thank you for having me. It's a blessing to be here. I feel like I'm famous because I'm
you are,
bro. Right now, you know
listen,
what I mean?
You are.
I made it.
No, listen, you are very important to the Rhode Island community. Your name is highly respected, rightfully so. So it's an honor for you to be here. One of hopefully many more visits to come in the future.
Absolutely.
We definitely want to have you here because we had a dope off-camera conversation. So we know
Absolutely.
that. Are you you're the type to we could throw any hip hop topic on you and just get some dope discussion out of you. So
and man, I'm excited.
Thank you.
Really, really excited to be here. Excited that you chose that record right there. That's old.
Freedom Rings.
But it still feels like super relevant.
Yeah, I was about to say it was like timeless stuff. Like
man, you know
like the heat's still expensive.
Bars.
Maybe more expensive than ever. Thanks to Rhode Island Energy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know.
And it was crazy because that I don't have a lot of videos.
Yeah.
And that video, we somehow were able to shoot inside the RISD museum, the RISD library.
Oh, wow. I saw that. I was about to ask him, where is that?
Like that clock. It was in the RISD library, and just like a plug. But
damn,
they were like, you want to do what? You know what I mean? It's like, I want to put some break dancers up in here. You know?
That's fire.
But yeah, so it's, you know, still relevant. And that was like the last video where, you know, my pops was actually had a quick cameo in there, you know what I'm saying? So while he was still alive, and my daughter was little, and now she got a kid. So
full
like
circle,
crazy, you know.
Full circle, the generations are going. But yeah, we're here, man. I'm Sound, your weekly host, and we have also Marlon in the building, the co-host and producer right there.
Yes.
And Noel, the co-host extraordinaire right there. He's gonna give you guys some hot takes later on as the podcast continues.
Tired.
Every week he got some hot takes, you know. But yeah, Rhode Island, very important news from the beginning. The legend is here, Chachi. But on top of that, it's not just because he's very significant to Rhode Island. He has important news to bring us.
Absolutely.
There is $1 million opportunity for the kids of Rhode Island, $1 million scholarship opportunity. And break down the details for the scholarship for those who don't know out there.
Yeah, so the Transform Rhode Island Scholarship is is the only scholarship of its kind, and it's unique specifically to Rhode Island high school students. So it's the only scholarship where you can be a freshman and apply for it, right? It's not designated money that's specific only to college, but it's money that can be used to help improve your life, meet any needs that you have. And the beautiful part about it is that you have to respond to the prompt of, if you had $1 million to improve the lives of those who need it the most in the state, what would you do?
Wow.
So it's a really simple question, but it also takes a little bit of thought, you know. So there are no wrong answers. So everybody is eligible to apply. You know, you could dig back into your own circumstances or the circumstances of the people around you, and you know, some of the most amazing inventions and ideas that we have are super simple. You know, like, what would you do without a fork or a spoon? You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes we get in our own way by thinking our ideas aren't good enough or aren't grand enough. Yeah. But for this, when you're coming up with an idea to help others, sometimes the simple ones are the ones that resonate the most. Wow. So we're very, very fortunate that the Papito Opportunity Connection is the kind of driving engine behind this scholarship. This is the 3rd year for the Transform Rhode Island Scholarship. The scholarship is live now. Again, all Rhode Island high school students are eligible to apply, and they just have to answer that one question. If you had $1 million to help improve the lives of the people in the state that need it the most, what would you do?
And how does it work, Chachi? When it comes to the actual $1 million, is it going to be one student that gets $1 million? Breakdown for that, for people out there, you know, interested.
So there'll be 10 finalists. Similar to last year, there'll be 10 finalists. 5 students will be awarded with $5,000 scholarships just in support of the ideas that they contribute. 2 students will be awarded $10,000. 2 students will be awarded $15,000. Wow. And then the finalist, the winner, will be awarded $25,000 of funds that they can use to improve their own lives. Yeah. Plus, they will have an opportunity to sit with a team that's going to exhaust $1 million in resources to actually implement their idea. So it's like, you know, you can have an idea, and if that idea gets selected as the winner, you actually get to prove it. You get to try it. And I think that's the beautiful part. That's what makes this scholarship so special. That's amazing. That's what makes it so unique. And we definitely need every Rhode Island high school student to apply, because every Rhode Island high school student is eligible. It doesn't matter what school you go to. It doesn't matter what neighborhood you're from. You could be in private school. You could be homeschooled. If you're a high school student, you're eligible to apply.
I love that. I love that, man, because, you know, it's that simple concept of, you know, Mom, I don't want to go to college, but I have this amazing idea. I want to, you know, scholarships aren't possible, but this is an opportunity for those out there who want to do a scholarship and want to get some money and want to do some good for their state, specifically here in Rhode Island. Sign up for the scholarship. You don't have to be college bound or a college student of any degree. Yeah, you know, that's amazing.
I'm so glad you said that. You know, like I think back to, you know, like my dad, who had like a 4th grade education. Yeah. Some of the smartest people I know, you know, didn't go to college. Some of the smartest businessmen I know didn't have a college degree or background. Wow. So college isn't for everybody, and this is a, you know, but scholarships, you know, go hand in hand with college or college readiness. This is an opportunity for students who may not be college bound, who might have a great idea, might have another career path in mind, you know? And they can apply for this scholarship because the money doesn't have to go to college. It goes to helping them.
Wow, amazing, you know. So unfortunately, we got two college dropouts over there, so they weren't, you know.
I was at one point.
No, I'm just kidding. They're good.
You know, I did.
Especially Noel. No, they're great.
Yo, college isn't for everybody, you know.
No, that's facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Marlon, we pushed Marlon through. Marlon almost didn't. Marlon didn't.
I had the dropout paper signed up.
Yes, Marlon was ready to leave.
Semester. I carried it with me every semester. I want to drop out.
I got my bachelor's as an adult. You know, no shame in my game. You know what I mean? It took me 20 years and 3 colleges. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck it. I learned how to open beer with just about anything. But in reality, you know, I think the important thing is that we as adults and tastemakers in the world are
yes.
realists, you know, like and support people behind what they want to do. Like this is great. Just the energy around having a bunch of young people who, you know, have ideas that might never get listened to. They might have ideas in school and don't feel like they have space to share that. They might not feel like they have power or have say or have voice.
Yeah.
And this gives them an opportunity to not just express that voice and express that power, but potentially win some dollars to support that as well. And I think that's a beautiful thing. You know?
It's amazing. I love it, and it has my full support.
Yeah.
But also, quick breakdown. Let's talk about, you know, specifically, I would say the city of Pawtucket. You know, you are a legendary man, in my opinion, arguably the face of Pawtucket. When it comes to Pawtucket, I see you right away. Mm-hmm. Talk to the people of Rhode Island as to why you believe, Chachi believes, that we should care about Pawtucket. Why is Pawtucket such an important city when it comes to Rhode Island? Because there's always been like an ongoing joke from a youth, you know, the bucket, and kind of they'll look down upon it. Yeah, but then you actually being from there and representing such, you know, historic, you know, actual current things still happening. Yeah. Talk about the importance of Pawtucket in Rhode Island.
I think, like, for me, being of like Cape Verdean descent, you know, my family came from the Cape Verde Islands. My dad and mom came here in the early 70s with nothing, and for some reason landed in Pawtucket. And Pawtucket has roots of being like the birthplace of like the Industrial Revolution with like Slater Mill.
Yes, we talked about it last week.
And as a mill town that housed a bunch of factories, and everybody that I grew up with, whether they were Dominican, Cape Verdean, Portuguese, Nigerian, Puerto Rican, Colombian, because I had over 39 countries represented in my senior class.
Wow.
So, right, and that's only grown. But my small city, right, attracted so many people because you can get a factory job, own a home, own a car, go on vacation to Rocky Point a couple times in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I didn't know that we were poor until I got to college. And I'm like, yo, how's this kid? It's 1994. He's driving a 1995 car. How's that possible, right? Not knowing, because everybody around us kind of had the same means. And you know, we just always, you know, felt loved. I always had like pride for my city. You know what I mean? Even like coming out of music. You know, when you're younger, it's like, oh, you got to say that you're from Providence. You got to say, I was like, no, I'm not from Providence. I'm from Pawtucket. You know what I mean? So I always, like, kind of wore it as a badge. Like, no, we're going to represent Pawtucket. We're going to be who we are.
Yes.
And we were, like, you know, and so I've always, like, had pride in being where I was from. And no, you know, definitely no slight to Providence. I love Providence. I love Rhode Island. You know, I love home. I love watching people from where we're from win. I told you that right when I walked down. I was like, I'm so happy, like, to be here. You know what I mean? Because
it's an honor to have you.
I do, man. I love watching us win. But, you know, there's something special about home. Like, I connect deeply with that city, man, because it provided everything for me. It gave me the foundation to be inventive and creative and supportive and to show love, because I always felt those things from the people around me, you know. Whether it was from friends, family, you know, whether it was from, you know, me getting in trouble at my boy's house and his mom giving me the business, calling my mom, so I got the business when I went home too. You know what I mean? But
listen,
that's love, you know? That's love.
Yeah, listen, people always tell me, like, oh, when are you running for when are you going to run for the mayor of Providence, blah, blah, blah. But a better question I would say is, when are you going to run for the mayor of Pawtucket?
Look, the mayor of Pawtucket right now, you know what I'm saying, Don Grebian, like, he is so great at what he does, and I have no clue how he does it. I don't know how mayor's mayor. You know what I mean? It's a non-stop job. It's a 24-hour job. You're tasked with being the CEO of the entire city that has multiple departments, so many moving parts, so many employees. Every day it's a different load of like things to troubleshoot, problems, things to take into consideration. So you got to manage people, you got to manage systems, you got to manage departments, you got to manage police, you got to manage fire. It's so much. And on top of that, as an elected official, everything that you do and say, you're under scrutiny. You're never gonna make everybody happy, but your job is to make everybody happy. It's an impossible task. So I don't understand how mayor's mayor.
Yeah.
I would not want to do that job. I wouldn't wish that job on anybody. And I think, you know, when there's like a lot of like pushback about like mayor's salaries and this and that, like they deserve every penny. Teachers' salaries, they deserve. Give them the bag. Give the teachers the bag. Give the mayors the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're doing really, really difficult jobs, you know? So I'm really happy with where I am. I was appointed as the first chief equity officer for the city. I get to like work with all small-based community organizations and help direct resources to them.
Yeah, congratulations on that again. Congratulations.
I get to help bring people from the community who don't see themselves working in the different departments in the city and be like, nah, come apply, come check this out. You know what I'm saying? So like working to just make sure that the city as a whole is working towards being more diverse, more inclusive, anti-racist, and a reflection of our community, which again, right, houses people from all corners of the globe. And so that's a, you know, to me, like it's a special job. It's a tremendous honor. But I'm not really like into politics like that. I'm not political, but I'm hoping that just me being there as somebody who was like born and raised in the city, came up through the school system, owns a home there, right? I live there. I'm raising my sons there. I hope that me being in that role inspires a young Cape Verdean, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Colombian kid to be like, oh, you know, there's a kid out there that is meant to be, you know, the next mayor, you know what I mean? And I hope that, you know, I can help kind of inspire that.
No, I love that. I love that, man. You know, you made me rethink. I was, should I run?
You thought it was going to be easy, huh?
Yeah, it's true. It's a hard-ass job. There's a lot of stuff to do. You know, it is a 24... You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man,
it's real. It's real.
It's real.
Got him off his eye.
Real smoke.
Yes.
Real smoke. You know.
No, listen. I already see it because I'm one of those people who have given the smoke to, you know, some of our mayors and politicians in the city. So
I've seen it.
You know, when it comes to being on the receiving end, you know, if a young one of me comes around, I'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some tough to take, but
that's the beauty of it. Man. Like it is, man. Like this, like I love the fact that now with like platforms like yours, like young folks have extremely powerful voices. Like you guys, I'm like so proud of you guys because
I appreciate you.
You guys have such a powerful voice and such powerful influence on this community and beyond. That, you know, that comes with a tremendous responsibility 100%. As well, right? You're like you go out and you're like superheroes, and you know,
it's crazy, yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to be like, damn, but then, you know, if you got children too, and you're always gonna be a superhero to them. So if you can treat, you know, the children of this community, you know, in the same way that you treat your own children and like want the best for them and like care for them, and you know, continue to feed them with the information that they need to be successful. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like God rewards that. You know what I'm saying? You know, just don't be that mechanic, you know what I mean?
Mechanic. God, no, this guy's good. This guy is amazing. Yo, listen, you dropping a lot of gems. That was a good callback, too.
Yeah.
Now, listen, so there we have it. So, you know, he's here briefly. So there was a quick stop by. We definitely want to have him come back on. But, yeah.
Yo, apply for that scholarship.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
tell them where they can check it out.
Yo, listen, POCfoundation.com. POCfoundation.com. That's the Papito Opportunity Connection.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I got the sweatshirt. You got the sweatshirt now, too.
Yes, sir.
Representing. But it's really easy. If you go on the IG page, Transform RI, the scholarship application is super easy. It's not going to be, you know, you could submit it in multiple ways as well. You can write an essay if that's your forte. If you want to create like a PowerPoint presentation, you could do that. If you want to do a quick little 3-minute selfie video explaining your idea, you can do that. It's that easy. So the only thing is, once you start the application process, you can't save it and go back. So you have to have kind of your, you know, your thought process in order,
set,
have your idea all set before you start. And then just complete it and take a shot, you know? Like, it's a free opportunity and you might win 25 racks, you know, just for an idea. And the energy generated by all of these people coming up with ideas on how to improve the lives of people in the state.
Yeah.
I'm one of them firm believers in, like, you know, the universe conspires with us, you know what I mean, to give us the things that we want. So if you have all of this energy around, like, positivity and creating change and positive change, like, it's going to help make things better around here. I really believe that.
No, listen, it's got our full support.
Word.
And yeah, also, thank you for coming through, because, man, every time I think about him and just what he's done, it's almost like I get that image of, like, whenever people say, like, oh, you got to go, when you go to Memphis, whenever you go to Memphis, you got to check in with Jay Prince.
With Jay Prince.
Right? The classic Jay Prince.
Yeah.
I feel like if you got to go to Pawtucket, this is right here. You got to check in with Chachi. You know what I'm saying? We are back real quick, talking about a lot of stuff today, a lot of news to cover. I want to talk about some local stuff before we get into the pop culture moments. If you want to skip ahead, you're more than welcome to. We have the timestamps, every episode of readily available for you. But we want to also talk about this. Put the screen when you get the chance, Marlon. Friday, February 2nd, they're going to be doing a actual celebration, a memorial for Jocelyn DoCouto. Rest in peace. This is going to be at 249 Main Street, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, starting at 6 p.m. Rest in peace, Jay Slade. This is the female that was murdered, allegedly by an ex-boyfriend. We covered it last week. And, yeah, definitely want to keep sending the condolences to the family. And also, I didn't realize until after doing more research and recording that I knew this girl. We've interviewed her on the street, I believe, multiple times during street interviews at Day Trill, PVD Fest, and she was a fan of the podcast, and she wanted me to go on her podcast, and she also wanted me to be one of her clients because she braids hair, and she always wanted me to stop by her shop and get my hair braided by her. So that made it hit harder, man. So definitely rest in peace. You know, a life gone too soon, a mother leaving children behind for no fucking reason. You know, so condolences to this family. But yeah, aside from this, a lot of other more things happening in the city. Let's see where shall we begin? There were huge Palestine pro-Palestine protests happening on the highway that I drove by, and then I thought that's what I saw, but it was confirmed when you saw the cops going crazy everywhere. And protesters literally stopped traffic on the highway, I-95. And then there was posts online, and very controversial. People in the comments were saying, you know, arguing, especially locally, oh, that's why I was late for work. There was people saying also, why are people doing this? You know, why are people doing this? What benefit does this get them? And then there was also people saying, you know, well, genocide is more significant than traffic, you know. But I want to get both of you guys' take just briefly because it's a local topic, but definitely want to get a brief take, especially I don't know, Marlon hates traffic, but this idea of, like, you know, protesters, you know, this happening, especially on the highway, like to stop traffic on the highway was like, I've never seen that before. Might have definitely happened, I'm pretty sure, in protests in the past, but that was pretty crazy to see. But what's your take? Should they get out the fucking road, or obviously, you know, is there a bigger purpose here in your perspective, Noel?
So it has happened before in Rhode Island. I remember the Mike Brown thing. When Mike Brown was killed, they took over the highway in high school, and that was a whole issue because an ambulance got stuck, if I remember correctly. And that's usually the biggest argument against it, is like, oh, you're endangering people's lives. What if the ambulance can't get through? Personally, I don't really care. I know nationally people hate when you take over highways. They hate when the environmentalists do it. They hate when people do it for protests, especially Republicans. Republicans, nigga, they hate that shit. They be on Twitter like, fuck these people. They're fucking annoying. Don't fucking take over the highway. You're endangering people's lives. You're ruining people's days. Personally, for me, if it's not disrupting anything, then the protest doesn't work. Your protest isn't peaceful. It's not supposed to be peaceful. It's not supposed to be accommodating. It's supposed to be disruptive. So the thing that is the problem will be resolved.
Yeah.
Kind of defeats the purpose of a protest.
Mm-hmm. I like that. What do you think, Marlon?
No, I agree with him.
Would you want me to focus it, or is it going? I'll focus it for you. But let me see. One comment I saw, which gave me kind of Marlon energy. I was like, oh, might be Marlon's burner.
That's crazy.
But
Marlon's burner is crazy.
Might have been Marlon's burner account, but someone was like, someone was like, I'm gonna just run them over.
Yeah, they think like that.
I was like, damn. But what's your perspective?
You really think I would do that shit, bro?
Maybe like if like you gotta go somewhere.
Crazy.
Nah,
bro.
if it's a cause you don't fuck with, you running somebody over. I could see it.
If it's some dumb shit, maybe.
You see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. You're over here talking about some dumb shit.
If it's for
man.
cats,
Yeah.
fuck the cats.
I don't like cats. Nah, but I agree with Noel completely. Like if it doesn't do something to piss off people and disrupt their flow in life, then it's not gonna get attention.
Yeah.
It has to do something like that. If not, people just oh, you saw the protest on Roger Williams Park? What? No.
Yeah.
Where they at? They were at the music thing.
Yes. But on the highway.
Oh, okay, cool.
You gonna hear my bullshit,
on
nigga.
the highway? Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
And I get also the arguments. People they gotta get to work. Who gives a fuck about? I don't give a fuck about that. Fuck work. I don't care about that. But I understand the whole like ambulance and shit like that. I get that. But again, if it doesn't fuck up any type of flow, that ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah, I think
reality.
The worst part would be for me if I saw a video that went viral. They were doing it. They were blocking a bridge. This was I-95, like south, like around the Thurbers Ave exit. But I remember seeing it happen in New York. They were covering the entrance of a bridge, and a man literally got out of his car, almost crying because of the fact that he had to go pick up his son. Right, it was very urgent. Seemed like an emergency, possibly from the hospital. So then, from that perspective, they let him go. They were like, because he was ready to fight them. Like, this is my son. Would you guys making me? I gotta go pick up my son. So certain emergencies, certain occasions, if the protesters are willing to move to the side and let that person specifically go for emergencies, I feel like they should, because if you are hindering emergencies, yes, there's obviously, you can make the. It depends how far they're willing to go. They can be like, oh, we don't care if someone dies. Like if someone's not making it to the hospital and they die because there's, much more other people dying over there. But I feel like at that point, it goes too far. Like if it was me in traffic and I'm the one that might be in the ambulance dying, because I get the fuck out of my way. Yeah. But I get it objectively. Like it's a fucking protest. Like no matter what they were protesting for. The objective of a protest is to be disruptive and to, get people's attention. They nailed it. It worked perfectly.
I think the argument is like, you're upset over a protest that's disrupting your life, and the protest is about a war where people are dying every day and they're getting bombed in their homes. That's the most first world complaint I've ever
100%.
heard in my life.
It's not anyone's problem until it's happening to them.
Exactly. Like your house is not getting bombed to death. That's why we're doing this, because their house is.
That's crazy. But moving on, Rhode Island news, another update with the Washington Bridge. The Washington Bridge, aka the Bridge from Hell of Rhode Island, has gone viral again because now, breaking news, there's been a brand new report that the U.S. Department of Justice, that's right, the government of America, United States of America, they're sending in an inspector to Rhode Island to help with the Rhode Island officials to officially examine the abrupt closure of the Washington Bridge.
Now, right?
Because no, they didn't. They still have it how it was, but the government finds it suspicious. They know something, and they feel like something is up. They think that things weren't done at the proper timing. Funding is being questioned. Where did the money specifically go? They know that the citizens are upset, but at the same time, they're upset because, hey, this money that you got from us and your
federal
state,
funding.
What's going on here? We guys gave you this money. What did you do with our money now?
Yeah, because all highways are built using federal funds.
I get that, and I appreciate that. But if you motherfuckers ain't going to hurry the process of it getting done, then get the fuck out.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. If they do find something, that's Gina Raimondo's administration, not Dan McKee's.
Hey Gina, it's your fault, Gina. If this has happened under your administration, you can hate McKee if you want to hate Dan McKee. Our previous governor, Gina Raimondo, who's now in Washington, Gina. Everyone loved Gina. Gina, this happens to be your fault if something major happened here. And on top of that, they're saying that the inspection might take around 3 to 4 more months. So basically, the time that it was going to take for the bridge to be fixed is actually the time that's going to take for it to be inspected.
Again.
there's an official letter from the government that was released and sent to the city over here in Providence, and the governor, Dan McKee's office got it. And yeah, this has gone viral because they know that something is going on. There has been some sort of false payments. This is not regular,
Yeah.
So we'll keep you guys updated.
I'll tell you this: I didn't get any of that money that they didn't use for it.
Yo, listen, and it is a date of. Okay, what is this here? Therefore, you're commanded to release the documentary material provided. There's a date, February 26th of 2024. They're gonna do at the U.S. Attorney Office. They are gonna do a civil investigation demand. The government here in Rhode Island. This is signed by Chief Division, aka for layman's terms, a lot of serious shit is going down, and we're gonna be here to update you guys with all this. Moving on, Rhode Island news though. Over the weekend, there was a huge Providence Friar game. One of the most historic sporting events in Rhode Island history happened. Providence College was facing the Hoyas, Georgetown Hoyas. Why is this significant? We covered it when former head coach Ed Cooley left to Georgetown. He left after having many years here in Providence College, a lot of successful years historically. He left to Georgetown, and ever since then, he's been criticized. They talk about him on a personal level. They talk about him allegedly cheating on his wife. They go really in-depth and really hard when it comes to their hate for Ed Cooley. And Ed Cooley came back, and Ed Cooley lost. Georgetown lost, and Providence won. They beat the Hoyas 84 to 76 points, and Devin Carter went crazy. He was a player. He scored about, I believe, 26 points. And yeah, it was mayhem at the actual, they still call it the dunk, but it's the AMP. And the actual fans, you guys saw the video that I posted that went viral from Barstool's, I think it was Barstool's Providence journalists that were there, because Dave Portnoy had his team out here as well. They were going crazy. They were literally trampling over people. Like, people were getting injured. I think a woman was hospitalized or something like that.
That's hilarious.
It was crazy, mayhem. But it was all for reserved seating. It's not like they're first come first serve. So it was why are we going this crazy?
Because it's PC.
But it's that fandom. But we see all these kids, and majority of them are white. You saw it looked like all white kids, to be honest. So we didn't see any viral posts of these thugs or nothing like we saw, when people of color tend to do these type of things. That's the main headline, the thugs and these, what's going on here. Nothing like that happened. Instead it was just a bunch of idiots, which they definitely were, but God forbid people were to die with these kids fucking trampling over just for hyping up the team that realistically I love sportsmanship, but to a degree. Are you willing to die for them? A team that would not give a fuck about you if you pass away? You're just a ticket holder for them. That's all you're doing.
Bro, you don't remember when the Patriots won the Super Bowl and they burned down URI? They burned a trash can?
That's true.
Bro,
that's not New England shit.
Nah, it's everywhere. And when the Eagles beat the Patriots, they burned down Philly.
That's crazy.
White people just love to riot.
That's crazy.
For their sports teams, though. Yeah, they love to riot for their sports teams.
But you can argue also it balances out probably in the end because, these sports teams do generate so much money to the city. This weekend, Providence downtown probably made crazy bread, bro. Millions of dollars, historical numbers because, the bars were packed. It was crazy. So, hey, if they do some damage, I guess, to the infrastructure of the city, the money that they make, it balances out. But that shit was definitely pretty crazy to see. I wanted to go. I almost got in through the DJ and connection, etc., behind the scenes, but it was last minute. That shit was too crazy of a game. But hopefully we'll be able to go there in the future to cover future games. But that shit was crazy. That was insane. Also, rest in peace, our former classical student, Miya. Miya was a 24-year-old woman who was killed in a random drive-by shooting. And this was Miya Brophy Behrman in 2021, about 3 years ago now. And this man was Isaiah Pinkerton, 26 years old. He was found guilty of first-degree murder. But now they're saying that he will spend the rest of his life behind bars after being convicted, basically with double life in jail. Well-deserved, in my opinion. this is a think about the idea of a man just shooting a gun at random, or accidental shooting, accidental killing, killing anyone of that nature, or just being, just shooting the gun in a situation where it's like you're not doing target practice. This is real life, and to try to do that and just out in the open, is like, come on. It's like you deserve. You're the bottom of the barrel. You shouldn't be out. You're a menace to society. God bless him. Or maybe not. Maybe not. God bless him. Maybe that's too nice. But I was raised, in a very religious household, so God bless his heart. But yeah, that piece of shit right there. That I got that news. I was like, oh wow, justice is finally served. Properly. It wasn't a scenario where the reverse happens, where like he's out on bail or something. That would have drove me crazy. But yeah, that's it for Rhode Island news. Let's get to the shit. Nicki Minaj has dissed Megan Thee Stallion over the weekend in a response to Meg Thee Stallion dissing Nicki Minaj, right? Megan Thee Stallion dropped a song called Hiss, and she alluded to bars on it that were obviously, in my opinion, to Nicki Minaj. She didn't say Nicki Minaj's name, but she mentioned people worrying about Megan, but they should be worried about Megan's Law. Megan's Law being the law of what that actual child predators that they can't be around children. Basically alluding to the case of her family, whether it's the husband, Kenneth Petty, or the brother. So basically talking about Nicki Minaj's family. Nicki Minaj took it personal, and also when you watch the lyric video that Megan Thee Stallion did, when it comes to the shots, the lyrics turn pink when she's taking the shots. That this is, I'm like, oh, obviously. Because it's like, oh, bitch, I'm talking about you. And it also was like, oh, you're scared. She's scared to mention names, blah, blah, blah. Scared to mention this and that. Nicki went on a crazy tirade the whole weekend and just unloaded on Megan Thee Stallion. I've never seen Nicki. We see Nicki Minaj go off and like allude to shit. Never to this level. She took the Megan Thee Stallion shit so personal, and she called out Megan Thee Stallion on every frontier. She said that Megan Thee Stallion lied on her mother when she did the Gayle King interview, because she did lie. Technically, yes, because she said that she never had any sexual relations with Tory Lanez during the Gayle King interview. And if you watch that interview, it felt like a lie, and it was confirmed in the court documents where it's like, no, they did have a prior sexual relationship. Tory's admitted. So it's like, you lied on your mother that, rest in peace, passed away. Because if you're familiar with Megan Thee Stallion's career, her mother was very huge in her career because she passed away, and that's what Megan Thee Stallion basically says is the reason that she suffers from alcoholism, and she's very alcoholic, and she drinks a lot. She suffers a lot because of her mother's passing. I think her mother had a part of her career also.
Yeah, we met her and her mom first.
Yeah, it was like a part of like management or something.
Yeah, her mom was her manager for a while.
Very heavily invested in Meg's career. So, that hit home. So that was a shot. Then she said she called her Bigfoot because people always say that Megan Thee Stallion, they joke around that she looks like a horse. And her name is The Stallion, right?
And she got shot in the foot. And
she got shot in the foot. Yeah, get up on your good foot. And it was like, okay, a lot of things. She kept tweeting everything, saying like your friend, say what your friend called, say what you call your friend. You called her a dirty Mexican. Basically talking about
ex's diss track too.
Yeah, it's basically talking about Cardi B, saying that Megan Thee Stallion called Cardi B a dirty That's fucked up. That's crazy. That's some wild shit.
That's insane.
That's insane. A dirty
Mexican is insane.
Because if you watch the comments, that's what Nicki stands call Cardi B.
A dirty Mexican?
They've called me dirty Mexican.
They call any Hispanic.
They call any Hispanic dirty Mexican.
We're all Mexicans.
Bro, because I swear to God, her fan base is gay white niggas.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I swear to God, and they've proven it too.
100%.
Twitter.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj. Majority of her fan base is like gay white niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you can have a couple gay white guys in your shit.
Nah, relax, bro.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga's crazy. What's wrong?
No, not gay white. Gay black.
Gay black. Be correct.
Big cocks. Let's talk about it for real.
Yeah, look crazy.
The little witty, little whittle cock. No, that's not happening over here.
There's horse dick out here, nigga.
they gonna prove. There's gonna be one or two motherfuckers that's gonna prove y'all wrong. Y'all gonna wake up to cocks in your DMs tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, I thought you meant in my face.
Your face is crazy.
I would be like, oh, shoot that shit off.
Kill that nigga. Stab that
Cut that shit off right now.
You talking about, nigga?
With my nails, nigga, somehow.
You bite that shit off?
Hey, yo. This
For the right price.
Yeah,
That's not gay.
Niggas got gay
To
so
survive,
fast.
you won't bite a dick off to survive. That's not gay.
But why do I have to bite a dick off to survive?
What was
That's the question. I don't know. Marlon said it.
I might bite a dick off to survive.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What's a dick gonna do that's gonna put you in a predicament where you need to survive, bro?
All right, a nigga with a gun in his hand with his dick out.
Okay, all right.
All right, here we go.
Just add a weapon in a dick.
in a
That's
dick.
all we
That's all
need.
we need.
All right.
A fucking nunchucks in a dick. I gotta kill him.
But listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Them niggas scare me, bro. Those white niggas, cause they be going hard.
Listen, they've been going. This has been really crazy. They've been going off. They've been digging up receipts.
On both sides.
And if you listen to the Megan song, I think it's actually a good song. I like that song. It's really good. The
Is
video,
that the Snake song?
yeah, the hiss, not the. I mean, there's both of them are Snake songs. The first one she dropped, I think, a month ago was like a Snake song. This one is a Snake as well. But the video's fire. The production's hard, and Megan Thee Stallion raps great. She's a great rapper. Now, is she a Nicki Minaj level rapper? Hell no. I think Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper of all time. Now, when it comes to Nicki Minaj Response record, I reacted to it. And people were kind of flaming me because they felt like I was scared of the barbs, which might be a little bit true, because they did at one point fucking tweet my son's face and this and that, called him ugly, even though he's a beautiful blessing from God. Shout out to Ocean. But it's like, I wasn't being biased. I did it without looking at Twitter, like how I usually do. I just raw reaction. And then during the reaction, I'm like, let me look at Twitter and see. And everyone hated the Nicki Minaj record. First of all, it's called Bigfoot. The cover art is like an AI cover art of a Bigfoot. And it's like pink, and it's basically alluding to Megan Thee Stallion Bigfoot. And Nicki was like kind of saying like it's not a diss song, like kind of previewing online, tweeting that it's not. Who said it's a diss? I never said it's a diss. So I'm like, what are we gonna get here? So then when you get it, I think where she fucked up with was Nicki Minaj fucked up with a diss song to Megan Thee Stallion in a sense where everything she said on the record, she already tweeted about. The line about her mother, it was all the stuff that she tweeted, that she went on Instagram Live about, everything that people saw over the weekend that was viral. So all she did was put that into a song and just released it. If she never went viral on Instagram Live, didn't tweet, didn't say a word, and just dropped the record out of nowhere after Meg dropped the record, way more impactful. And people would be like, what the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because when you listen to the song, she basically alludes to Megan Thee Stallion sleeping with Moneybagg Yo, G-Eazy, Tory Lanez, Trey Songz, French Montana. She said a lot of stuff that people in the industry that you might have known, but she's basically confirming all these things, right? And Megan Thee Stallion said it herself, like, I have fun. I've slept around. Like, she's like openly, like, many call it just like, you know, she's proud of her wholeness or her past wholeness. You know, to each their own. God bless. But Nicki just saying all this shit is like on record is like it should have more impact than it has right now. There's no impact. People are calling it out. People are calling it trash. People are saying the song was trash. I think that the production is decent. I think that the delivery was like very like fun and like she's doing a Roman's voice. The second half is just like a podcast.
I didn't hear
She's talking, bro. Second half of the song, she's just talking with no beat. And she's like, almost like the Joker, like, you've been warned. And like, this is just part one. I have more secrets. And I'm like,
I have more secrets.
And I'm like, fuck, drop the secret. What else are you going to say? But then people in the comments were like, you being biased, this and that. Like, this is trash.
I got to read this shit. Hold on.
They're going crazy.
I got to see this.
Yeah, I haven't heard either one of the tracks.
I heard the Megan one. I haven't heard the Nicki one because I was like,
But
she
I
just
did-
told me the entire fucking song, so I don't care anymore.
I did see that people were saying that shit was not good.
Yeah, I saw that. Thing is, a lot of people like Megan, so when I heard the reaction to it, I didn't take it seriously because I know Megan fans are as biased as Nicki fans and Star Cardi fans. So I gotta hear it for myself. My thing is this, bro. These people are so disrespectful. They said Safari was writing her bars.
Oh man.
I said, yo, shut the fuck up, because Nicki will out rap Megan any day of the week.
But that's what I don't get.
Any day of the month.
It's like people are forgetting that in this like criticism,
What are we
like
talking
because we
about?
reacted to her album together, right?
Yeah.
It was all three of us.
Yeah, it was.
So we heard the Nicki Minaj album that was amazing. We loved that album. We saw her rap amazingly. We saw how successful the album still is, doing crazy numbers. One of the most successful albums in recent times, especially with hip hop, is breaking records. I think it's platinum already.
Hold on. 9K views, almost 266 comments. It hasn't even been 24 hours.
Bro, they're going off.
Keep going. I'm gonna read these.
They're going off in the comments, but read one of them out loud. Read the top comment that they're saying out loud.
Worst diss track in rap history. This is the top comment. Megan won fair and square if she didn't have to mock domestic violence or dead relatives to do so. Wow.
Listen, I do think that Meg first round has won. The Meg Thee Stallion song is better than this song. The delivery that Nicki Minaj did here is more disrespectful, but it's a weaker song. Meg Thee Stallion didn't go as hard, but it's a way better song. The song is like a better. This is almost like people were saying on Twitter. This is like when Drake dropped Charged Up.
Yeah.
This is Nicki Minaj's Charged Up, because at the end of this, like how Drake was kind of alluding to more is coming, she said more is coming. Now, will we fucking get a back-to-back? Will we ever get a back-to-back? Maybe fucking never. That's like in this is our generation's like ether. Like back-to-back is like glorious, you know, to the point that Drake had to promise to not perform the song anymore anywhere.
That shit almost won a Grammy, bro.
Bro, it's and I think he took it away from the Grammy nominations because like I didn't want this song. Like this is this song. It would have won it.
That shit was fire.
Like come on, bro.
That shit was fire.
That's scary.
Bro, I was a dream chaser when that shit happened. I was like, fuck Meek Mill.
Yo,
I was in high school like, nigga, it's back to back, bitch.
And then when you hear the stories of like how Drake was like in a hotel room and then Meek happened to be upstairs with Nicki and then Drake was just blasting back to back.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
And he rented out the whole floor.
And he didn't stop.
That shit was disrespectful.
That's crazy.
Meek got quiet as fuck. Then he dropped 30 for 30, nigga, and I was like,
30 for 30s. Oof.
He said, yo, we didn't even know you hung it up. I was like, oh my God.
It took him a while, bro. It took him a while, bro.
Bro, he just kept stomping on him, bro. So
and then Meek's excuse was that he was on tour, this and that.
He's doing with the Nicki shit.
It was like, Meek, you're a battle rapper. What the battle, nigga? Damn.
I gotta give Drake that W. That was a good W.
Nigga, of course.
That was a great W.
Niggas don't want to give him the push-up. Obviously, okay. You gotta give him the Meek. That's by a landslide. You gotta give him the Meek. So will Nicki have a moment like this again? That's why I said in my reaction, I'm like, I feel like this is a taste of what's to come because she was saying it in the song. Now she has to obviously realize like you have to live up to that shit now. Because if this is all you dropped, the niggas are they're clowning you. They want more. Your own fans are like, this is not enough. Like this is like we heard this already. You said this on Twitter.
Yeah.
You gave your bars already up.
Yeah.
Like what do you spoiled the song?
Me personally, bro, if I love Nicki. I'm not a huge Megan fan, but love to her. Love her personality. Yo, Nicki, she brings them Gucci Mane tweets from 2011, bro. You're gonna get fucking torched.
Oh man.
When Gucci was exposing the people Nicki was fucking in the industry, that
including
Nicki got
him.
BBL.
Including him. And it was a photo with Nicki Minaj and allegedly Gucci Mane's dick in her mouth.
No, they said it was Photoshop.
They say it was Photoshop. I think it is Photoshop because Nicki's face looks weird.
But the shit he was saying, a lot of niggas confirmed after a fact. So let's see what happens, bro. If I'm Nicki.
He said that she slept with him and Waka Flocka. You know, so
yeah, he put her through the ringer.
He was going off. It was crazy
that was a great time
because he was a part of early on Nicki's career.
Crazy.
For those who didn't know,
Waka Flocka, businessman now.
Yeah, I love Waka Flocka now.
I know he's mad spiritual. Nigga making gardens and shit.
Oh man, he's basically what NLE Choppa should be.
Yeah,
or what NLE Choppa wants to be.
Yeah, basically.
But NLE Choppa
just keeps fucking bitches.
Yeah, he's too horny, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what it is that he saw Tiana Trump's? Oh, he took his dick out for Tiana Trump during Kai's live stream in the prison. Like he called her over to like I think a bathroom. You see, it's on camera, and he like took his dick out, and she was like looking at it, and she was like walking away. How are you that horny, nigga? Damn.
That's Tiana Trump though, bro.
I get it, but
he took the moment.
He took the moment. But she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't want that shit.
She didn't want to fuck right there
At the moment.
And Kai walked by like he didn't see nothing. Talking about you don't make shit for kids, nigga. You do, but you don't want to admit to it because that shit's happening behind the scenes. That's what the fuck's going on.
I hear it.
God bless.
God bless.
Moving on though, Kanye West. Again, Kanye West is back in the news. Kanye West fans hate us, hate me whenever I talk about him because they say, "Oh, how does he have no impact if you're talking about him?" Okay, I guess you guys you win the argument. Congratulations. Kanye West is back in the headlines though today because in one of the dopest things I think he's done. He gets the props fully from me when it comes to this situation today. When a TMZ paparazzi, I think her name was Melanie, famous paparazzi because she's the white girl that chased after ASAP Rocky. She was
Rocky
jogging after ASAP Rocky. She had no shoes on. And she was like out of breath, and ASAP Rocky was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you dinner. I'm gonna buy you lunch." You know, this is the same woman. She approached. Yeah, she approached. Yeah, she kept up, and she came up to Kanye, and right away, Kanye, you know, they say that you control your wife, and does she have no free will? Your wife has no free will, Bianca. He took the phone right away.
Almost pulled the Bad Bunny.
He almost threw it at her.
He almost threw it at her.
But
He stopped himself.
The guy with him said, "Yo, she's from TMZ. Be careful." Like if you listen to it clearly, he says that.
Yeah,
yeah.
From TMZ,
That's my boy. We met him in Chicago. That's John Monopoly.
Okay.
Shout out to John Monopoly. I have his number too. I want to try to set up an interview with him. John Monopoly was part of Kanye West's career early on. I think either Kanye's first or second manager, but I think he was Kanye's first ever official manager.
That his cousin was his first manager.
Then John Monopoly was the first like manager that wasn't related to him.
Okay.
Let's say then.
Okay.
But
no, because I remember the documentary, the guy who gave him the beats.
Yeah.
You remember that when he walked up to the car, the big black guy?
Yeah.
He said, "It's my manager, it's my cousin. He's a little weird." Yeah.
And Kanye,
he's a little weird.
Kanye always tends to bring this nigga back around him, bro. My John Monopoly. There's something about him like in Kanye, so I love that for John. But very dope guy. We met him in Chicago at the Don C conversation that they had at the panel there. But he was there I saw him today. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that's John Monopoly. I guess he's back with Kanye West again, walking around. And yeah, he was telling him everything. He was trying to make sure, like, you know, like don't throw the phone, like, yo, give it back. But then Kanye approached the paparazzi and he told her, like,
because he knew, because once he found out it was TMZ, he's like, I'm gonna talk to this girl.
Yeah. He's like, the 30-mile zone, you TMZ 30-mile zone. Are you a part of the system? Like, why are you coming at me? You're talking to me crazy about my wife. That's my wife. Yeah. Like, you guys can't be doing this. This is my wife. And I think he has every single right to, you know. And at the end, he literally even offered her to pay. He wanted to pay her. He got her information to pay her twice her salary. He's like, oh, I'm going to just send you this, like, you know, like, basically damn near, like, quit your job. Like, you don't need to do this. Like, why would you do this? Like, do you have kids? Do you have a family? Like, how would you like it if someone approached you like this? I agree. I find that shit crazy annoying when like you see how these paparazzis act and stuff, but I do get the fact that it's a job, right?
I'm about to go press him, bro.
But like, yeah.
But it's but it's
Kanye, are you gay? Oh, I'm sorry.
Give me a job.
Give me money. Give me a job.
That should be cool.
I'm TMZ.
I'm TMZ too. You know, I'm ZMT. You know, I'm the opposite. That was a horrible joke, but
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm glad you did, bro.
Yo, bro, that shit was so bad.
Where I looked away the moment.
Yo, but we'll play the clip for people who haven't watched it yet in the background for you guys to see out there. Hopefully, we don't get copyright infringement from Melanie and TMZ. You listen,
man,
if we do,
I'll just... you just got paid double, bitch.
Yeah, you got the money.
Respectfully,
you know, but in my opinion, when you look at it, she definitely did seem startled and like her hands clenched up and like because she probably never dealt with this. Is always love. But in my opinion, she has had a lot of fucking annoying moments with her annoying voice and like she gets very like, and I guess that's her doing her job the good way. Like she's doing her shit, getting the content, but it comes off very like intrusive. So this was bound to happen to you, Melanie. But God bless you. You know, listen, if you want to come on the platform, if you're watching this, Melanie from TMZ, I would love to interview you, even if it's through Skype, to talk about that, you know, interaction.
Did you just say Skype?
Yeah. Because I've been on TMZ before, and they use Skype to like have people on.
That shit still exists.
Yeah, bro.
They I think Microsoft bought them out.
They be wanting me to go on and stuff, but they kind of been weird with me. Like they'll like pretend like be interested, like join at this certain time, blah blah blah, and then I'll join. It didn't work. It was like it happened twice. Then they apologize after, but I'm like, all right. Yeah, because what they have is they have segments where like they get online commentation randomly about like a topic, and then they'll have like a random Skype from people just commentating for like literally 20 seconds, and then the producer will tell you via the Skype, all right, you're about to go on. Harvey's about to introduce, about to put you on. Say you're taking 20 seconds, just 20 quick seconds, boom, and you're out. They've always done that, and I did it twice on TMZ. TMZ Live, their show that they do, is with Harvey and the black guy. Do you hear Marlon by any chance, or am I bugging?
I don't hear anything.
Let me see. Oh, I think, let's see now. Oh, it's not even going. It keeps saying, unless Kanye muted it, with the powers that be. First of all, also, Kanye's wearing a mask, a face mask again, high in his face again, high in his hands. John Monopoly to the left of him. this is very I would say Donda era.
Is that nigga
What do you
wearing?
say?
Is that nigga wearing black Air Forces?
I believe so.
That is a killer.
This is very Donda era-esque. Don't you think so?
What the
The
team
vibe that
and
he
the
even
vibe?
has, yeah.
No,
This
yeah.
is not even like the recent vibe, like when he was rocking those shoes. This is very more Donda.
When
I hear it now.
when
Okay.
Donda was dropping, he kept a lot of black people around him. That's the first thing I noticed.
Let's see the interaction right here. Snatch that shit like a boss.
You feel like it's okay, I'm a human being. All of this TMZ, this 30 miles on, y'all set celebrities up, all this bullshit. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to do, what y'all gonna do, what y'all got to say. Don't come at me with that shit, ask me that. You think you can walk up on me like that? Would you think because you a white woman, you can walk up on me like that and ask me some dumb ass shit like that?
Yo, Kanye using the race card. He said, you think because you're a white woman, you can walk up.
I don't think he ever abandoned those views.
Bro, this is like very like OG Kanye. Now he's like actually addressing, you know, the fact that she's white and he's black. When it used to not be like that at all. It used to be what would he say? White Lives Matter on the shirt, right? That he did with
Yeah.
Candace Owens and stuff, and all this. Now he's actually acknowledging the white privilege that people have, especially a white woman in America, who might be the most powerful being in this country. We'll talk about that later with Taylor Swift. But pretty crazy.
Why is she crying for it?
You know, she's not crying. She's kind of like nervous and
startled.
biting her lip.
She's
Yeah,
startled.
startled. I would say startled. That's a good. This
Nigga,
is
she looks mad anxious.
Nervous and
Yes.
shit. She's never gotten pressed like this.
she's never got impressed, bro.
You're a journalist.
I watch TMZ clips all the time. She's the main one that like gets the dope moments. This has never happened to her, but she has to realize that this can happen. Worse can happen,
Yeah, that's my point. You're a journalist. You have to expect shit like this. She's like folding.
bro. Yep.
You are my wife talking about you should get free will? Are you crazy? You insane? This is America.
This is America.
You got free will or you work for the devil?
You got free will, or you work for the devil? Oh my God, this is crazy. That's a
Yeah.
crazy ass question.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Working for TMZ company, I'm a legend. You understand that? I'm here to support you.
I'm a legend.
You come and ask me some dumbass shit about my wife.
Oh yeah, for reference, for those who didn't know, I posted it today. I covered the story that happened today. So on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, they've been giving out stars. They give out stars all the time, but I think you have to pay for it. That's what a lot of people don't know. You got to pay for
You have
like
to buy the star, yeah.
yeah, you got to buy the star. Damn near lease it. It's almost like with the YouTube plaque. You got to pay for it to even be shipped to you. It's the irony of these awards, right, guys? And I think for the Oscars, Grammys, the same shit. You got to pay for the trophy. So Charlie Wilson was being nominated today. Not nominated, given the star, and Tyler the Creator, Ty Dolla $ign, Babyface,
Weirdest group ever.
Kanye West, and I feel like I'm missing a name. It's like someone younger that I didn't expect to be there.
It was someone strange. I could look it up.
Yeah, go on my page on my Twitter and it'll pop up right there because I posted it today. But yeah, strange group, but probably the most talented group there is of individuals. Like if musically, all these heads just being around each other is insane. Freaking Charlie Wilson, ooh-wee. You know, he's on what's the one on Life of Pablo that he is? The Charlie Wilson
I know what
damn.
you're talking about. I think he's in one of the skits.
No, bro. He's like on the main song. What's
He's
the
on the
main
main
song on
song?
Life of Pablo?
There's Ultralight Beam, Famous, FML,
He might be on all
No
these shits.
Parties in LA,
Father Stretch.
Fake Friends,
What was it called?
Father Stretch Your Hand Part 1 and Part 2.
Watch. I would look up Charlie Wilson and we'll see his most streamed song. I believe is Kanye features he's done, but he's been with Tyler Creator on Tyler Creator's album.
There's Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, Tyler
Earthquake.
Creator.
You made my earthquake. That was on Tyler
okay.
Creator. That was Charlie
Okay.
Wilson as
Yeah.
well. Then my body wrote. No mistakes off the Kanye album.
Don Toliver and Babyface were the other ones.
Don
that were-
Toliver.
Why the fuck is this group together?
Don Toliver.
Don Toliver's a goat, bro.
Bro, Don Toliver, man. That's the thing.
Nah, this is a crazy.
He was
group
on a
of
Don
niggas.
Toliver's album, Lovesick.
And he got Kali Uchis pregnant. That nigga
Yeah,
winning,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. He's winning. He's winning.
Winning,
He's
nah,
winning
without a
heavy.
doubt.
He's winning heavy.
What a way to start 2024.
Oh no, with a bang. A couple bangs.
Niggas is horny.
Oh, he was banging.
He was banging hard.
He was going crazy.
He was on Facts on Life of Pablo.
Okay.
On Facts. And yeah, but he's a legend. Snoop Dogg was there as well. Snoop Dogg. So I think this was on his way to this, and this happened.
That's my wife.
That's my wife.
You wasn't asking shit when I couldn't see my kids? When I couldn't, do you have questions? Do you have questions when I wasn't able to see my kids? and that'll only get visitation and don't have rights to where they go to school? You got questions for that, or you part of the system?
Wow. Wait, so this is real. So this is like also what he's going through. So the moment of like him having not having visitation, only be able to see them when he takes them to school, etc. And you know his issues with his kids. You know, TMZ wasn't running up to him asking him about that, or they might have, because I think they have. I think they literally have. But maybe they're not this woman specifically. But he's just saying, like, you know, the irony of, like, you know, people, because we got to be honest. You guys haven't seen the photos of his wife being posted online? Mm-hmm. Like, there was one where he posted his wife and, like, he called her cream of wheat.
That shit was hilarious.
Like, he was
that
like,
shit was so
it was
funny.
crazy. I'm like, yo, cream of wheat. And it's like, I think she was actually making food.
She was making cream of wheat.
I think she was making cream of wheat.
Yeah, bro.
And he's like showing her butt.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, this is my white wife making cream of wheat. She's the cream of wheat.
Yeah, bro. So, I want to get the exact bar. That shit was hilarious.
So people have been like, you know.
I need to see that picture.
People have been joking around online saying, like, is Kanye trying to do a humiliation ritual with his wife? Is he controlling her? You know, he called her the best muse ever. So it's like, is he just throwing clothes on her and using her as like a gallery piece? Not a human, almost like a robotic. But to ask him that in person is pretty insane. Because obviously I think it's online jokes. I doubt that she's actually being controlled by Kanye West and like being manipulated. There might be a rare chance, but I have my money on that not happening. The photo? But what is it saying though?
Cream of wheat.
Yeah, cream of wheat with the emoji or something, right? With
no emoji, just cream of wheat.
Send that.
Yeah.
Nigga, you're horny.
No, I'm playing.
You understand what I'm saying?
And then she's making cream of wheat.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nigga, y'all gotta stop these ritual beliefs, bro.
What do you hear? What do you hear about that? Is that your job to go
Please speak up a little bit.
Celebrity ask them some dumbass shit about their wife? No, tell me. Was it wrong for you to ask me about my wife some dumbass disrespectful shit like that? Was that wrong or right?
Oh, some real gangster shit.
All she has to do is apologize.
I just need my phone. No, answer the question.
She's nervous as hell. I feel bad. But
I don't.
But it's like you got this.
Your job is to harass people.
You answer the question. You asked me, did my wife have free will? Was that a dumbass, disrespectful question to come ask a grown-ass superhero?
He called himself a legend and a superhero. I was like, why the fuck are you asking me this question?
I love the question. What's your name? What is your first and last name and address, miss? What are we doing?
I just need my phone.
The cop arrived.
No, she came to me and said, does your wife have free will to speak? She worked for TMZ. Okay, they be right on each other. Yeah, how do you know me, miss? I don't know you. What is her name? What is this lady's name?
I'm just a reporter.
No, you're not just a reporter. What's your first and last name?
Yo, he's doing the cop's job for him.
What's your address? What you make a year? I'll pay you double what they paying you.
Woo!
Woo! Now you smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will. Good shit, Melanie.
Thank you. Thank you, Kanye.
Yo.
This nigga just be looking homeless and
He's like,
ranting.
yeah, block that bitch.
I thought it was Gilly. The kid real quick. Who was he hugging? I've seen that guy before. I forgot his name. He's the owner of BT, right?
Yeah, he's a famous
Or something like
nigga.
that. God
No,
bless.
yeah, I think he's an actor.
Or he might be.
He's an actor, bro. That's a comedian, I think. That's a famous ass nigga, bro. I forgot
No,
his
that's not
name.
JB Smooth. It looks like JB Smooth a little bit, but it's not JB Smooth.
It might be JB Smooth.
No, I
bro.
don't think it is. I thought it was at first too, but it's not. I think that's the head of the BT.
And nigga, the head of BET's not black. I thought it was white. I thought BET got bought by white people.
No, it's a black guy. It's been they're BT, bro.
Nigga, BET.
But yeah, there we have it. I think Kanye West was justified in that situation. Comment down below how do you guys feel about it. Kanye stands. If you hate me, God bless you. I love you still. But yeah, I give Kanye that W right there. That was a W interaction to the fullest extent. Very dope. Now, we shall see how this is going to be followed up. Will the album have the same energy? Will this apology video allegedly have the same energy?
Aren't they saying that the album's going to be a 3-piecer?
Yeah, that's another thing. We didn't talk about that. So
It's 3 volumes, right?
It's a 3-volume album. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. They're dropping, I think, a month apart from each other or
God
2
bless.
weeks apart from each other. I don't know why. Sounds like a mess to me. I'm not excited about that at all. At all. And I think they might be the same album 3 times with just different versions by different producers. That's what it seems like. There seems like there's gonna be a Havoc from Mobb Deep, rest in peace Prodigy, from Mobb Deep, the rap group, the producer Havoc. He has a version of the album because they dropped a preview of the song Vultures, but Havoc's version.
This might be hard. Wait a minute.
It might be hard, but it's like to do 3 different versions.
I don't know, bro.
Of
Depends
an
how good
album.
it is. That's revolution.
It's one of one. No one's done that.
Yeah.
But
That's 3 different visions. You have the same album in 3 different point of views.
the way it would work is like taking it from the perspective of like they kind of do that already with TikTok and like AI songs and these mashups and shit, where like they'll take Ice Spice and throw her on like a Cash Cobain beat or like a random other person's beat, and it's like you see that and it works, and it's like, oh shit, what if Ice Spice was in the 90s? So like that's what he could kind of allude to if he does that, but then that's not what's gonna happen. I wish
It might.
Nah, bro. What we're gonna get is a mess. 3 messes back to back.
Yo, it might be 3 concept albums. 3 different concept albums. That would be wavy. That would be the waviest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Think about it.
If wave can float, I mean, if shit can float, then we could call it wavy.
Shit can float.
Shit can float?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's wavy then.
I don't know, bro. This shit might be hard.
I don't have no hopes for this shit. But I love the man. He's an icon, greatest artist of all time. Moving on, though. Will this man now become the greatest artist of all time? Very controversial figure with his opinions, especially in politics. Ben Shapiro has gone viral because he has dropped his first rap song ever with viral rapper who's always viral on YouTube, the white rapper Tom MacDonald, who tends to have a very worldistic view on things and talks about life. I like a lot of his videos he's done. Tom is pretty cool and impressive. He collaborated with Ben Shapiro, and Ben Shapiro now has a #1 song on iTunes, the #1 purchase song in the country right now. They're saying that he might be #1 on Billboard if enough people actually purchase this song. This is crazy, right? And for a throwback, this was the same man who in 2012 said that rap isn't music, and if you think it is, you're stupid. He's always like judged rap music, etc. But now the irony is in him actually becoming a rapper. But in the same rap song, he is talking down upon, the idea of what rap is today, especially Tom MacDonald in his parts, where it's like, this is not, we're rapping, but this is not about drugs, people going to jail, when like there's no consequences to this, etc.
Who's this guy?
Which I get, but then it comes off very Tom MacDonald. I don't know if you've ever seen him yet. He's similar to like
I don't know who that is.
Who's that guy we did a video with? The
who's
rapper
Ben Shapiro.
He's one of the biggest conservative political podcasters.
Yeah.
He started off as a journalist, commentator, and then he gradually started to build his own platform called Daily Wire with a bunch of other people.
Yeah, I respect him from a business perspective. Everything they've done with the Daily Wire has been pretty amazing. Amazing to see them do it independently. But I've always been annoyed, to be honest, just with his voice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Certain people like have a crazy annoying voice that like is hard to like digest what they're even saying. But I still watch a lot of the stuff that whenever he does like an interview or goes on different people's platforms, I'll watch Ben Shapiro's takes and disagree with a lot of it, but I'll still watch it because he has a huge following. So it's like pretty.
People are listening to what he's saying.
It's pretty interesting to see and study like how this guy moves. He's a very smart guy. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
He is. Yeah, I know.
My thing is that
he knows what the fuck he's doing.
That hip hop take, whenever I've heard it, it sounded so racist coming out his mouth. And the only reason why I felt like it always came off racist was because he never talked about the act of rapping. That wasn't his beef. Like, he would say it, he'd be like, oh, hip-hop is just about drugs and violence. Like, he'll say that, but then be like, oh, that's not what really bothers me. It's just like, rapping over a beat doesn't require skill. And, like, he would, like, tear down rapping and the whole culture behind it. And I remember I was watching one of his podcasts, he was talking about it, and he was like, when it comes to, like, classical music, you have to play an instrument. Like, it was just so elitist, this idea that, like, you have to, because he plays the violin.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this. Ben Shapiro, as a kid, he's been playing the violin since a kid. It was a violin or something else. I can't remember. But this motherfucker's like, oh, to play those instruments, like, you need skill. You need to, it takes real intelligence. To rap doesn't require intelligence.
That's crazy.
Every time he's talked about this issue, it's always been these racial undertones of, like, there's this inferiority with this culture. So him doing this is just like, he's just trolling us.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
to further push the idea that anybody could do this shit, and you niggas will eat this shit up.
Yeah, and at the same time, he's been one of the people that backed Kanye and supported Kanye during like the recent
The Trump thing
the
and
Trump stuff and stuff. And now he's probably not, because he's very obviously
He's Jewish.
So when it comes to this take recently, he probably is against Kanye. But the irony in that is crazy, because Kanye West is a rapper, But then look at him now, literally dressed up as a rapper. This is the Ben Shapiro show on Daily Wire.
That's right. All you
Let's
folks
speak up
have
a
been
little bit
sticking
more.
around for my hip-hop talk, because after all, I am America's #1 hip-hop artist. Dr. Dreidel, Eminem,
Dr. Dreidel,
Nigga,
Jupac,
he's trolling
Ben
us.
with the Benjis.
Jupac.
That's right, Fashizzle. We're here to talk
He really just fucking
about the
said that.
#1 song in America
said
according to
Fashizzle.
iTunes, and that is Fact, my boy Tom MacDonald. Now, I'll admit, my boy Tom did most of the heavy lifting on this song.
Oh, he wrote it for
But I was present. And indeed, I did rap. And I've contended before that if you can speak to a beat, you can rap. And this is a meritocracy right here. And so I present to you, without any further ado, the #1 song in America. Facts. Sup.
Yo, this is crazy. This man, bro.
Bro, this nigga's trolling, bro.
Yo, he's the ultimate troll.
Because the way his
It's
style of-
entertaining as fuck. I'll tell you that much.
It's funny.
It's just funny as fuck.
it's
Because
just-
even Nicki Minaj, which I'll show as well, but you can keep going.
I'm surprised she commented on this. Because I saw he added her. He's like, I'm going to take your #1 this week.
Yeah.
The thing is, his style of comedy is very, like, quirky, white person, like, corniness. That's why when he said fashizzle, he's trolling.
Yeah.
Like, I know how he jokes. This is the quirky, like, fringe white person comedy he enjoys.
Yeah.
That's why when I seen this shit, I'm like, nigga, he's trolling the fuck out of us right now.
Yeah.
He don't believe in rap. He hates rap.
I would love to interview him just about this, like specifically like his take with all this, because obviously he's trolling, but like, is there something inside you that at least, obviously you appreciate the moment, the attention you gotten? The black community, you can argue, has never even cared as much about Ben Shapiro until
all.
now.
Yeah.
Until literally this weekend, especially with all this, especially if he does go #1 on Billboard, and especially with Nicki Minaj tweeting this saying, Ben Shapiro put out a diss record. He said the comment sections are filled with woke Karens. The song is #1 on iTunes. What is really happening? Who is the other man rapping? Is this real life? He said, Nicki, take some notes. Nah. Ayo, nah. She said she just listened to Ben Shapiro rap. Not bad. Congrats on #1, but it definitely sounds like Roman's Revenge when the beat first came in. I don't know. And yeah, and people were also torching Nicki because, they wanted her, I guess, to stand fully against him. But
Why are you platforming that, man?
yeah, I get it from that aspect. But I guess she was trying to be, or maybe, this is actually really interesting. Maybe she is a fan of him. Because the way she said here, Ben Shapiro all about, but then she said, who's the other guy? As if like, oh, she's familiar with Ben Shapiro. Oh, she might be actually a fan and knows what the fuck he does. It could be a play on that as well. We don't know. I really don't know Nicki's, from my recollection, political beliefs. I don't really think so. Because was she backing Hillary Clinton and stuff? Was she one of those rappers back then? I don't remember her being
The only
with
person I remember was Rihanna,
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Juice World.
Yes, Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD was backing Hillary?
I believe so, or Michelle.
Bro, he has a line. I forgot what song it is. He's like, make a better choice, like voting for Hillary, some shit like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, niggas really hated Trump. That's funny.
Listen,
Salute.
what impact did it have though? Did it have?
Shut
Let
the
me
fuck
stop.
up.
Let me not start it.
That's today.
Let's see if he brings something today where
we get into a full-blown
Yeah.
argument.
Oh man, but yeah, Ben Shapiro is rapping. Should he stop rapping?
Have you heard it? Is it good? What is it about? And making fun, you said, right?
Yeah, I can actually, let's read his lyrics. Imagine's number 1 on Rap Genius.
It might be number 1 on
It might be number 1 on Rap Genius. I haven't seen the rankings on Rap Genius this weekend. Let's
Honestly,
see.
I don't want you to read it. Let's keep going.
Bigfoot is number 1. Okay, not. Is it even top anything? No, it's not even number. Damn, it's not even popping up. Let me search it then.
They must have, they might have, like, took it out.
Not counted it?
Mm-hmm. Because it's probably conservative propaganda, I'm not going to lie to you. And most of these industries are dominated by white liberals.
So he says here in the verse, Ben Shapiro, let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wop. Dog in a yarmulke. Homie, no cap. That's a hard bar.
That was hard.
That's a hard bar.
That was hard.
Look at the graphs. Look at my charts.
Did he write it though?
You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You're going to prison. I'm on television. That's some fucked up shit.
That's a fucked
but
up
the
shit.
reality is like,
but it's a mockery to him. It's not it's not his reality, so
Yeah.
he can mock it the way he wants to.
yeah, he doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand the actual.
That line is
Just understand
crazy.
You know, I'm on television, dogs. No one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment sections is all woke Karens. I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nicki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a Billboard #1. Very strategic by Tom MacDonald, though, by saying Nicki, etc.
Because he knew when he was going to drop this.
Yes. I didn't even think about that. Damn, that's genius. 'Cause I thought he shouted out Nicki online, not on the
No,
song.
it was on the song.
Fuck.
He planned this drop.
Damn, these guys. Tom MacDonald's a genius. He reminds me of Joyner Lucas and also what's that rapper we did a reaction, me and Eric, in the car with him. He's like big on YouTube. The black guy with like long hair. People make fun of him. Dax.
Oh, the nigga that been beef with Joe Budden?
Dax. Yeah, I think Dax has beef with Joe Budden as well. He's like a almost like a Hobson. Dax. But
Light skinned nigga, right? Black?
No, he's black.
No, he's not light skinned. It might be the wrong guy. I think that's the light skinned guy with long hair. That's D1.
Yeah, that's who Joe
That's
Budden been
different.
beefing with.
It's a
yeah.
different guy. No, not D1. That's very different. But yeah, man. Ben Shapiro's out here in the rap game. Anything is possible in this country. Ben Shapiro might have the #1 song. No, literally has the #1 song technically in the country, and it's a rap song. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. Will he drop an album next? Maybe without a ghostwriter this time? We shall see. Now moving on.
His album would be a diss towards Palestine, by the way.
Yeah.
It really
Imagine.
would. No, it would though.
If he does a song that next, he sees the power from this. He's like, actually, let's do more music. Actually, let's do one about Zionism. Actually, let's
He's
do
a
it.
Zionist.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
That'd be-
full blown Zionist, hardcore. Fuck Palestine. Yo, imagine that shit.
He's on some Noah Schnapp shit. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. Might be a hot take, but I do think that Eminem, in my opinion, needs to retire from music. Why?
Damn, this kid's a hater.
Because I think that Eminem no longer needs to release new music. There's no point of him releasing new music. When you hear it, it's very far from the prime essence of an Eminem. It just tends to be him talking about any recent person that called him out. If Marloon said today, yo, Eminem's toes smell like shit. Some rant like a shot. We'll probably get a song a year from now where he'll randomly do a dig, like at the podcast or something, like the guy that wears the black hat on Cap, some shit, and he'll be like, wait a minute, oh that happened, what the hell? He did that last time around. I want to say maybe it was the Juice WRLD remix or album, but there was the one before this Eminem feature that came out where he came at Nick Cannon. And that was like 6 months after Nick Cannon said what he said about Eminem.
Yeah.
And then now we have him coming at Benzino, like a year plus after Benzino came out and said something about Eminem.
Yeah, Kamikaze album was about niggas reacting to Revival. And
Yes.
then the album with him being the cordner, digging niggas' graves, that is a reaction album to the Kamikaze reactions.
Yes.
Which is a reaction album to the original.
All Eminem is doing is not tweeting, not doing interviews, but responding to people with the music. And it's probably therapeutic for him. But in reality,
I don't want to hear that shit.
it's not adding to his discography. I don't want to hear it. It's not replayable. It's like, it has no value. You know, realistically, it's just like a very selfish just thing he's doing. And we don't need to be reminded that you are one of the best of all time. First of all, on the surface level, who the fuck ever is going to be white and come and impact hip-hop culture like Eminem did? Maybe no one ever in any generation ever to come. Ever, ever, ever. So that's already taken into account. Now, in my opinion, as far as lyricist goes, I easily have him top 5. Easily have him top 5, dead or alive, as far as the lyricist goes. Eminem, when it comes to the skill of the lyrics and the rapping. And also, when it comes to most successful rappers, most successful artists and sales, numbers-wise, Eminem is top 5, top 10, and over anything, any time period of life. Even right now.
It's probably number 2.
He might be number 2.
Because no one's being Drake.
So it's like, why, yeah, why is he still dropping music? Like, is so he doesn't need the money. It's not a money play, because most people might be. He doesn't need clout.
Bro, he just
what clout does he need?
He just wants to drop music, bro.
Nah,
he needs to retire.
Right. Vic is right.
He needs to retire from music.
Y'all hating.
No, it's not hate. Because the reason why
he needs to retire.
Eminem, you're right. No, he does. He's absolutely right. I'm actually agree with Vic here, because you know what, bro? What blew up Eminem was his social commentary.
Yes.
His gruesome, like, you know, honest, up in your face commentary about white America, about the state between black and white people, about women and relationships and, you know, the issues he had with his mom. Like, that shit was in your fucking face. He made a song about killing his mom.
Yes.
Like, this nigga was legit about it. I think what happened, Joe Budden said this, those megastars end up in a bubble that is so sad.
Yes.
It's so lonely and so detached from reality. They can't talk about life anymore because they don't know what life is like.
Yes.
Bro, Eminem is at a fucking 49ers game and they're all recording him. It got so bad he flipped them off.
Yeah.
Because he's like, bro, I'm here to watch a fucking game in the box, not for you niggas to fucking record me like I'm some hyena. That's what they're doing to Kanye.
Yeah.
You just end up in a mega bubble. It's just Eminem's mad antisocial. That's why he doesn't do interviews. That's why he's not comment. That's why he's not on Twitter. That's why he's not interacting with us. He doesn't like to do that. So you don't know what life is like because you're too detached from it. You don't like what people are saying about you. You've always been outspoken and like fringe.
Yeah.
You're gonna make diss tracks. That's all he could do, nigga. All he could do is show us that he raps better than everyone else. And it's funny because Park said that shit. He needs to stop trying to make every song like he's better than everyone else.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's just trying to beat rapping. He's just trying to beat the art of rapping. Lupe does the same thing. Lupe be pissing me off. Lupe literally said, I want to make an album where you will take months to understand it, where Rap Genius came and break down my lyrics. Who wants to listen to that?
Lupe's out of his damn mind.
He's out of his mind, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. An album where Rap Genius doesn't even understand what's going on, bro. What are we
Fucking
talking
crazy.
about?
Fucking crazy. No. Listen, he needs to retire.
It's
Eminem,
over.
think about it.
It's over.
Why is Eminem not like, obviously he doesn't have to do this, God bless him, but I would love for us to see an Eminem acting more in his acting bag, doing movies again.
It's so awkward though.
Doing movies. You didn't see him in BMF?
I heard it was hard.
He was good in BMF, bro. He played, what did he play in BMF? Forgot the guy's name. Boston George, the famous drug dealer, Boston George.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, Boston. He played it was a white guy. He played Boston George. It was pretty good. And 8 Mile, obviously, classic, right? I would love to see him do more movies, do more shows. There's already rumors that for years that 50 Cent was gonna do a show and have Eminem's the main like actor.
I'd actually like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I would love to see him do stuff like that. Then just drop these random songs, coming at these rappers, Benzino. Like, no one gives a fuck. And Benzino responded.
Because Vic.
Benzino dropped a diss track back.
Because he needs bread.
And and Benzino was like, oh, okay, here we go again. Like, he was like, one line was like, me versus Jim Crow or some shit.
Yo, Benzino has no place, bro, because I'm bringing up Corey Lay every day of the month, bro.
We say her name?
Coy Ray.
Okay, you got it right.
Yeah,
now you corrected yourself the second time, motherfucker. This nigga always fucking shit up, bro.
Bitch ass nigga, I did fix it the second time. Fuck you. You're gonna catch it when you edited it.
He's like, Coy Leroy. He said some shit like that.
I did say some shit like that. Fuck you, nigga. You
Koi fish.
You could have just went along with it, you bitch ass nigga. You see? It's that bullshit. But no bullshit. Bro, think about it. What do you want to hear from Eminem in 2024? What can he tell you about life?
Nothing, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What I would love, and my thing is like,
I want him to tell me about his life.
I would love to hear about his life.
Is detached from our reality, bro.
That's fine.
But I wouldn't mind that though, like a biopic, documentary. I would love to see Eminem more behind the scenes.
I mean, music wise, there's nothing else he can give you in music.
Listen, he tried it before, and he still tried it recently, right?
The record label thing.
Record labels develop artists, but he did try with Griselda, but then Griselda left.
Griselda and
he tried with Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse left.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he can't manage personalities.
Yes.
And who's the guy that's with him?
Paul Rosenberg.
Paul Rosenberg sucks at managing artists. It's been proven. The only one he got lucky with is M.
Yeah.
Beyond M, and Joe Budden kept saying this, what do you have?
Yeah.
Because, what's his name? Boogie?
Yes, I was about to mention him. West Side Boogie. You know
Westside
Boogie? Don't you know Boogie?
Yeah.
I think you played his album. You like his album and shit.
He's good. He's a good artist.
He signed to Shady.
Signed to Shady.
He's an Eminem artist.
Yeah,
You don't hear about him at all.
Yeah.
He's terrible at managing people.
His
He's
last
terrible at
album
dealing
is
with people.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's a great rapper. But again, Paul Rosenberg and Shady stink at it, bro.
Yeah, man. I need Eminem to retire already. He's too legendary. It's like this shit is pointless. All you're doing is giving attention to that person that you know doesn't have any value to an Eminem level. Benzino's done a lot of historic stuff for hip hop culture when it came to the magazine game and just media coverage back then. His solidified with that. But as far as rapping goes, no one wants to hear fucking Eminem and Benzino go back and forth doing diss tracks. No one wants to hear that shit.
Bro, he beefed with MGK. I stopped respecting Eminem a long time ago as a rapper.
I did like that MGK song.
I'm sorry, bro, but it's MGK.
MGK won that battle, I think.
I think he did as well. That's what also made me
Your
lose
beard's
respect.
weird. Eminem fans were killing us on that channel that time. Oh my God.
yeah,
bro, they wanted to kill us. Like, literally stab us.
Y'all smoking.
Yo.
Bro, because that shit was, why are you beef with MGK?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think y'all understand who Eminem is. I think he's the only person in Grammy history to win 3 Grammys in a row for Best Rap Album of the Year. Some bullshit like that. Some ridiculous shit like
He's
that.
built different.
He's literally different.
But I think
His
the thing is with Eminem, like, he hates all that shit. But it's
Of
like,
course.
he got all that shit from hating all that shit.
Shit.
Like, from him being himself, he got rewarded everything. Like, I was listening to 1999.
That's the thing is, like, I feel like people are getting mad at him for still being himself.
No,
like,
yeah, I agree. This is him.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
only part of
I
him.
think that this is him because you can
This is
tell because if you
him.
listen to the song, it's like, all right, is this him just having? Okay, he's just having fun, right? But you're fucking up like your idea of like what is the legacy musically of Eminem? What has Eminem dropped this year? What's the recent Eminem? You go listen to it and it's like, what the. You can't even play this shit. Like, this is
but
just...
it's like, remember, that this is the thing. The fact that we're holding him to not being able to drop shit because we don't want him to, quote-unquote, fuck up his discography. What the whole... What, that's like you being an artist, you painting and shit like that, not putting it up on the wall. So what the fuck you doing it for, then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is my thing, though, Marlon.
Why are we complaining?
I'm going to continue to complain when it comes to M because...
You're a
this
hater,
shit,
man.
I am a hater, and this shit is ass. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you that.
What S-tier yapper.
S-tier yapper. You can call me an S-tier fucking yapper. Niggas were in the comment section, bro. I read a couple of y'all fucking dumbass, stupid-ass comments talking about, this nigga be yapping. This nigga be having some terrible takes. You can take your opinion and you can stick it up your fucking ass. You wanna know why? Because I don't give a fuck. And I put you on the food chain with Marloon, you bitch-ass niggas.
Oh, no, not the food chain.
He trying to bring me into this now.
Fucking bitch-ass niggas. Yo, because no bullshit, bro. Eminem has no business rapping. Vic is absolutely right. Bro, this nigga's not contributing to nothing.
I'm going to bring up this clip when he drops. The next album might be fire.
And it's not going to be fire.
And y'all going to be fucking with, damn, this
No,
isn't
he's
that.
in- bro.
And I'm going to bring up this clip and be like, yo, y'all remember when y'all were trying to get him to retire?
M only raps to rap, and his fan base eats that shit up because they love Lyrical Miracle. You know what M should have done when he built that fucking record label? He should have found a new age version of himself. Instead, he tried to put a bunch of lyrical niggas in a room. He tried to do it with Slaughterhouse, build up this Lyrical Miracle group. He tried it with Griselda, and Griselda ended up leaving because it was limiting.
Yeah.
Like, they've spoken on that. They give M his love, but it's like, bro, it's not. I couldn't go further in there.
Yeah.
Because there's no room.
Respectfully, I'm gonna sound ignorant and shit like that.
Yeah.
Is Griselda a group or a person?
It's a group. It's Benny the Butcher, Conway, and Westside Gun.
Okay. I know who they are. I didn't know that there was. Okay.
They're a whole group.
Okay.
And this is where and they weren't all signed to Shady before the fans attack us. Keep watching, you jackasses. Shady only signed, I think, was Conway.
Yeah. It wasn't all of them.
Yeah. Because I think
especially
Benny was
not
still
Benny.
in jail.
Especially not Benny.
Yeah, I think Benny was still in jail when Conway got the deal. So,
But still,
it's still Griselda.
it came off as that. Anyways.
Imagine if we'd gotten a young M, black or white, calling out all the shit like M used to do on fringe ass beats. Because that's what that was. That's what M was. The whole Batman song.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
Back again.
But the thing
just
is that
trash in society.
This is my argument, right? It's like people say if we got like a younger version of M and shit like that, But that just doesn't stick in today's day and age.
A nigga calling out the system?
It doesn't stick, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think that shit would work.
I don't think so, man.
He would be. That's actually a different perspective I didn't think about when we were talking about last week. Like artists that would like shake shit up, talking about political matters, etc. Eminem has done that in the past, and he could do it still today. Like
I think he would have hit more if he co-signed someone else.
People, it don't stick. People in today's day and age just going to continue to call that shit corny. This, and that.
Yeah, because they call him corny for the Trump shit.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would stick. Today's day and age is too stuck in this very simple. What was the word that MF Doom was saying? Nah, I mean
MF Doom. Damn, I'm taking a deep cut. Damn, Mari, about to quote MF Doom? Damn!
Crazy.
This nigga going hard today.
This nigga on his backpack.
I can't remember, but
yo, your
like,
backpack's on the floor. Just check.
Just
check your backpack,
I can't remember, but they're just too stuck on this whole like simple fucking music, Playboy Cardi bullshit.
Oh yes.
Like, you know, shit like that. It's just shit like that wouldn't stick, bro. I'm sorry. This woke music, it just ain't for today's generation.
But then this shit that he dropped this weekend is like
it's trash
because it's a first of all the first version Doomsday. I love it. It's with Cordae and Juice WRLD. They rapped their ass off, and it was on the Eminem Dr. Dre beat from Eminem's 1999 album Role Model, classic Eminem song, right? Where Eminem's basically saying like, you know, don't be like you don't need a role. I can't be your role model. You want me to be your role model? Basically, everything that we're talking about in this day and age, like full circle. That was in 1999 when niggas was I was 1 year old. 1 year old walking around, and Eminem was talking about basically what Kendrick Lamar is saying today. You can't please everybody. I'm not your savior. Eminem was saying that shit in 1999, right? That was before he even was famous. Almost like forecasting, right? Very like powerful. And then Doomsday Part 2 drops this weekend, and it's him on his own song again. Basically, might as well call it Role Model Remix or Part 2. And he says what he says, where it's like, he's coming at Benzino. The main thing that was like coming at Benzino. My favorite thing was like he said randomly like who had the second best verse on Forever, and like he debated that, you know. And I do think that Eminem had the best verse on Forever, but there's days where I felt where Lil Wayne had the best verse. I think Lil Wayne went crazy.
So he had the best second verse.
We talking about rapping,
bro.
We're talking about rapping, right?
Do you want me to visit the?
No. I'm asking what's the criteria?
Put the song, bro.
What's the criteria here? Just rapping? If it's just rapping, it's Lil Wayne. I'm not giving it to M.
Put the song.
I'll put M second.
Listen, I'm a rapper, and you guys will catch along because I forgot some of the lyrics. But once you start
But who
the
had
verse,
the most memorable part of that song?
last
Eminem.
name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Started off local, but thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots on a first name basis, and you see the name off the ground.
Yeah, we don't get music like this no
Damn.
more, bro. Fuck, man.
If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness.
Nigga saying Drake
Bitches.
ain't a rapper, I'll smack the shit out you.
Drop the mixtape, sounded like an album. Damn! Labels want my name beside an X like Malcolm. Get back in that political bag, Drake. Where you fucking been?
Bro, I'm telling you, the most memorable part was probably Drake.
My God. But then
I'll give it to Kanye, but the best lyricism was Lil Wayne.
Kanye West, bro. Ever, Mr. West is in the building. Ain't no question who about to get. I used to have hood dreams. Big fame, big chains. I stuck my dick inside this life until this bitch came. Damn, now this verse is crazy too. Old money, Benjamin Button. What? Nah, nothing. It's super bad chicks giving me Mick love, and you would think I ran the world like Michelle's husband. Nah, this guy went crazy too.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Chasing stardom would turn you to a maniac.
Keep going. Just finish the song.
Nigga went a maniac. He turned into a maniac. He predicted him being a maniac. Nah, this is crazy.
He also predicted Chris Tucker fucking his bitch.
This is all a facade,
Not Chris Tucker.
bro.
What's his name? Everybody hates Chris. What's that nigga's name? Chris Rock. Chris Rock's fucking his bitch. We never covered that.
Amber Rose.
Yeah,
That is true.
nigga. If you watch,
Chris Rock is fucking Amber Rose right now.
Listen to one of the songs on My
Yes.
Twisted Dark Fantasy. Chris Rock is the one doing the joke.
The skit.
And the joke is about him like fucking like Kanye's bitch.
Because the phrase back then was Yeezy taught me. And the skit was like a sex skit. Like, who damn bitch, you got that nice pussy. Who put that pussy on you? And she was like, Yeezy taught me. And it's like a comedy skit. Yeah. And it was Chris Rock. Now full circle.
Chris Rock is fucking
Chris
Amber
Rock is
Rose.
actually having sex with Amber Rose in real life.
And that entire
allegedly,
album,
let's say, because we don't want to get sued by Amber Rose.
And that entire album is literally a response to the Amber Rose breakup.
Yeah, dark fantasy.
Yeah.
His best album, the best album I think of all time.
Amber Rose must have great vagina.
You can still find out. You actually saying that he said that like she died. You can still find out.
That's true.
We can set it up.
We can set it up.
But Marlon got dibs first.
Facts.
Tom MacDonald. Lil Wayne.
That's crazy.
Okay, hello, it's the Martian. Space Jam Jordans. I want the shit forever. Wake up and smell the garden. Fresher than a harvest. Set up the target. If I had one guess, then I guess I'm just New Orleans. Nigga, that shit was crazy. Life is such a fucking roller coaster, then it drops. But what should I scream for? This is my theme park.
Oh
my God, bro. Pistol on my side. You don't want to hear this thing talk. Let the king talk. Check the price and pay attention. Lil Wayne. That's what they got to say and mention. I'm like Nevada in the middle of the summer. I'm resting in the lead. I need a pillow in the cover. Shh. Foot sleeping on the gas. No brake pads. No such things as last. I didn't love the way he ended that verse. That was one of my things from this song. I remember listening to this song.
Wasn't it awkwardly done, yeah?
Yes, it was awkwardly delivered, the ending of Lil Wayne's verse. Always fucking bothered me.
Yeah.
To this day, it fucking bothered. I didn't like that shit. Then we have Eminem. There they go. Packing stadiums that shady spits his flow. Nuts they go. Macadamium, they so ballistic, whoa. He can make them look like bozos. He wondering if he just spit this flow.
Hold on. Stop right there. You ever heard the theory that he was dissing all of them on that song?
I've heard that theory.
When he said that part right there.
Nuts they go. Macadamiums.
Go back.
He can make them look like bozos. He's wondering if he should spit this slow.
Fuck
no. Go for broke. His cup just runneth over. Oh no, he ain't had him in.
Put the camera on you, nigga. You spitting. Put that camera on you.
I'm reading it, bro.
Put that camera on you. You spitting, nigga.
He ain't had him a buzz like this since the last time that he overdosed. They've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to poke his nose.
Oof.
Back into the game, and they know rap will never be this. Rap will never be the same as before. Bashing in the brains of those hoes and establishing a name as he goes. The passion and the flame is ignited. You can't put it out once we light it. The shit is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when we riot. You're dealing with a few true villains who stand inside of a booth, true spilling, and spit true feelings until our tooths filling. Bro, come on. Come flying up onto the mouse. Now rewind it back, motherfucker, for the way that you doubted me. How's it taste? When I slap the taste out of your mouth with the bass so loud that it shakes the place. I'm Hannibal Lecter, so just in case you're thinking of saving face, you ain't gonna have no face to save by the way I'm through with this place. So Drake, come on, bro. Come on.
I think what breaks the theory of him coming at them is when he says, you know, you're dealing with the few true villains who stand inside of a booth.
Yeah, that's the only part.
He's talking about us, and at the end, he also said, by the time I'm through with this place, so Drake, he throws it back to Drake in the hook, which I always loved.
Yeah.
Which was cool as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Cool as fuck to me. Like,
The
wow.
only reason why I thought he was dissing him because when this song dropped was very convenient. It was right before Recovery, I think, or it was after. And that's when M was getting dragged.
Yeah.
They're saying his career was dead. He was cooked. And that's when he dropped this. Coincidentally, that's the same time Kanye West and Dre-Z decided to do Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
That was a response to this song.
And
Because they were like, we got to let niggas know we're number one. So there was a lot of like tension at the time.
And also, that was when Slaughterhouse was signed to him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If you see the music video, when Eminem's rapping, who's behind him? Joe Budden.
And Joe Budden had crazy beef with Drake at that time.
Yeah, Joe Budden was behind him during that
Bro,
video.
Bro, when that song
Looked like a scene out of
bro,
8 Mile.
Well, yeah, come on.
That's just hard.
He had the best verse on that.
He had the
fucking
best
thing.
verse.
You think so? I still think it's a little.
Bro, you know what it is that his verse was the longest, and he spit that shit so fucking fast and so hard that it still seemed the same length as the other ones.
I think Drake's is the most memorable, though.
No, it is Drake's.
Last name ever. First name greatest. And then Eminem ends it at the end with saying Drake's name. I feel like, come on. Like, That
No,
Drake
it's a
verse
very
is different.
well constructed song.
So I like
Eminem-
how you mentioned that on this weekend because it gave me nostalgia. Like Eminem's mentioning that song.
I seen you react to. Did he in fact have it? Nigga was in the car trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Eminem had the best verse on that track.
Yeah.
I still give it a win, but rapping ability wise, I'll give it a win.
And at the end of the new song that he dropped this weekend, he did say like I've been rapping at the. He said shout out to Cole Bennett. I've been rapping at the level that Cole been at. So basically, shout out to J Cole. Because J. Cole, you know, Complex got him #1 rapper of last year. A lot of people voted him #1 rapper of last year.
Who wouldn't?
Because he was the best rapper.
There wasn't a lot to speak
What,
of.
what if he drops a song with Cole?
That's what I
Eminem?
want. I want Eminem and J. Cole to collaborate.
I don't.
But that's what I would want, shit like that. But we're not getting shit like that from
But what
Eminem.
would you want
We're
the
just getting
content
shit like
value to be?
this.
What would you want the content to be about? Like their kids? Because I feel like that's the only thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be mad at that. It's just would Em even go that far?
Because the thing is, these niggas is so big, right? Like, in reality, they could make a song about anything, about a fucking soda can, and niggas is gonna tune in
No, of
because this is
course.
J. Cole and Eminem. Now, if they go from an angle of some seriousness shit, talking about the game, etc., people are gonna fucking tune in. That's gonna be one of the biggest songs of all time because they are who they are. Now, if some random niggas from down the street over here do that, no one's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If J. Cole's on that track, bro, you damn well know it's not gonna be no bullshit.
Oh yeah, no.
No, it can't be no bullshit. That's my thing. Like, I'm always cool with niggas making music. I just want it to be good. I want it to make sense. Like, you don't just make some bullshit.
Have a direction.
Yeah, because then we get the Rick Ross and Meek Mill album. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds like a good idea. And it did sound like a great fucking idea.
It's money play.
It's Mick Ross and Meek, but the way they went about it was a money play. So it sounded like ass. Like if you're gonna do the music, have like some form of direction where you want to take it.
Yeah.
Because we might end up nigga with J. Cole rapping his ass off and Eminem going on the beat and saying some bullshit.
Yeah.
Ain't no one want that shit, bro.
That is true. Moving on, Benny the Butcher also dropped a brand new album this weekend. The Benny the Butcher album, Everybody Can't Go. I love that album. I think it's a really great album. So far, my rap album of the year, the Benny the Butcher album. It's his Def Jam record label debut album. So damn near almost his official first album because this is like everything else is kind of mixtape, I guess. Kind of more mainstream with the production. Hit Boy and Alchemist on the production.
I still gotta listen to it.
I love the project. I think it's really good. I don't think it's perfect. I think the last song is probably the only skip for me. It's 12 tracks. I think it's perfect length. And pause. But then not pause.
Pause.
All right, pause.
Perfect length is crazy.
Pause, bro.
Maybe I need some more.
Wow.
Hey, I'm talking about deluxe album, guys. Nothing else. But I like the Lil Wayne song. It's hard on there.
Bro.
The Lil Wayne song is hard.
He be getting some classics out of these OGs.
Yeah.
Because there's a mixtape he dropped, Tanner Talk. I think that's what it's called. And he has
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss. Yup, the Jadakiss track.
Jadakiss went crazy on this album.
For real?
Jadakiss says something like, I gotta read it. Because Jadakiss says some shit, bro.
You know when he hits that shit?
Nah,
Oh
yeah,
my
bro.
God,
He be bringing
bro.
up the demon out of Jadakiss. He has a great one with Pusha T on that album too.
Bro, Jadakiss says some crazy shit about like what he fears, like my only fears or what I can't do. Some shit like
I
that.
gotta hear this shit.
Oh, what I'm capable of doing is
What I'm capable of doing is the only thing that scares me.
nigga, that line, that's just crazy. What I'm capable of doing is the only thing that scares me. I'm like, this is real life. Like this guy still so many years later is going crazy and that's my favorite feature on the Benny album. But check out the Benny the Butcher album. Speaking of albums, we have Jay-Z allegedly dropping a brand new album. A director posted the movie flag things, and it said Jay-Z 2024 album. This is director Hidaji. I mispronounced his name, but I believe he was a part of like Og and like the A$AP Rocky crew. Like he's friends with them from New York. And he posted this, but then Rock Nation came and tweeted and said, hey, this is news to us. So, is there a Jay-Z album and Rock Nation's trying to hide it?
They're probably trying to hide
Did
it.
this director get fired? Or are they just playing into the promotion and like acting as if they don't know?
Yes, the Jess Hilarious shit that Charlamagne just did.
Yeah, like just fake rollout.
Fake rollout, yeah.
Fake rollout, but it's really a rollout.
Mm-hmm.
But do we want a new Jay-Z album this year? Would people enjoy it? You know, how would it be? What are we gonna get? Technically, the last Jay-Z solo album we got was 444,
yeah.
which was very impactful. Basically, has become a staple for the idea of like whenever someone wants someone to do mature rap, they'd be like, "Oh, He used to get into 444.
Yeah.
Like the recent Kendrick Lamar album was like a 444. His version of like a 444. We're talking about
44, 44.
44.
It's 4 4s.
It's 444.
Nah, I think it's like a time. 444.
time.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because I remember, because I was listening to that shit. 444.
I didn't like that
I think it
album.
dropped 440. Well, 444 is on a date. It's impossible. But I think I listened to that shit at 4:44 a.m.
Probably did.
Because I was like, this
This motherfucker lying, bro.
But
I didn't like that album.
are we? Yeah, a lot of people don't love it.
Fuck Jay-Z.
I love the story of OJ. I love a lot of that shit on there. Like it was pretty I respect the fuck out of that concept. And him just apologizing to
what was that?
To his girl?
to cheating, admitting to cheating and talking about cheating very openly and vulnerable. You never really see that ever.
Never. Yeah.
Especially such a major artist like that. Like you have to like that takes a lot of balls to like get that low and like do
and he
that.
forced her to have she had a miscarriage.
Yes.
Pressured her to have an abortion, I think it was too.
And now look at the family now.
Yeah.
Full circle, like, okay, now, yeah, Beyonce's the queen. Always has been. Let's keep it real. But now, what are we gonna get? How's this Jay-Z album gonna sound like? Is it gonna be produced by Hit Boy on some Nas shit? Or is it gonna be
I'm gonna real with you. For
Metro Boomin? Like, what is it gonna be?
I don't want to hear no young shit. Like I don't want him to do what Drake did. End up on a Cash. You ends up on a Cash Cobain fucking production. Nah, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm going to New York City. I'm gonna beat this shit out.
Are
of
we
Jay-Z.
gonna get a Jay-Z Jersey Club?
Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Hove,
We gotta be real.
nigga, I'm Hove. Nigga, I'm Hove. Hove.
Nah,
Hove.
we gotta respect ourselves. But I don't want a capitalist album either. Tell me about all these businesses you starting. I don't want to hear that shit either. Like,
Or is he gonna remix? There's rumors he's gonna remix Ice Spice. You think you're the shit? You're not even Hove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's gonna be a remix coming. I'm hearing. I don't know. Like, what is gonna happen?
Yo, I promise
This
you, Vic,
motherfucking these fucking jokes, bro.
dumbass
I
jokes and
swear
theories
to
are
God,
pissing
Imagine-
me off, bro. They're pissing
Think
me
you the
off.
shit?
That's
You're
the
not even the
worst bar
fuck.
I ever heard
Bro,
in my life.
he's
No,
really
Say what you originally said, nigga. You not even, bitch. You think you're the shit?
Shit, you're not even Hove.
That is disgusting.
Hove.
That's a terrible bar, bro.
Last album we got from him wasn't even his fucking album. It was Jay Electronica's album. But then
Oh,
it
yeah.
ended up being
The
a
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
album.
album with the Jay Electronica, which was
With
the
Jay
crazy.
Electronica features, basically.
Oh my god!
Even the best song, which is the last one for me.
Yeah,
Jay-Z went harder than he did.
yeah. Which I love that album. I think it's actually a really good album.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
I love the last song.
I think it ruined the moment for Jay Electronica because people didn't expect that, and it was like, what the fuck? Okay, like that's dope, but maybe if you guys rolled it out that way. Instead, this is a Jay Electronica album. What's going on here? It was random. It was almost like Jay-Z was like, yo, let me hop on there. Like, let me just hop on these songs.
This nigga wrote for somebody.
Who, Jay Electronica?
Yeah, bro. He
For
had
mad
to.
people.
No, but like
What do you mean?
the way they hold this nigga up without dropping any music by himself.
Oh no, yeah, bro.
His pen has to be
It's
insane.
Exhibit C.
Cool.
remember
That's
Exhibit C?
one. That's like a few songs, bro.
No, but like it's crazy.
I
Like,
get it.
It's one of like the best rap songs of all time.
Because it was like,
And it's
I
hard to do
remember-
like a song that just drops and it's like, what the fuck is
Because
one
when I
song?
first heard of Jay Electronica, we was in middle school, I think, or high school. And
Yeah,
all
yeah.
you go on iTunes, it was exhibit A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. These are hard.
yeah.
But like they talk about that nigga like he's God. He must have written some shit for some niggas, bro.
Must be his aura too. You know, I've always
I love him, but
He's our supporter. He's a subscriber. He's a follower.
give me your own album, bro.
So
That's
shout
all
out to
I
Jay
want.
Electronica forever for life. You know, we love you over here always, our brother. But yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is this Jay-Z album gonna sound like? It's gonna be Beyonce. The Beyonce Jay-Z album wasn't received well. The
Nah, I didn't like
Carter's
that shit
album
at all.
It wasn't received well. It wasn't received well. So it's like,
What else do you have to
what
talk
is gonna
about?
happen?
Yeah.
There's rumors that he's like told people like, oh, I'm getting better. Like he's confident in his skill.
I remember that.
and I believe it. I believe it. God did phenomenal verse. I love that song.
Yeah, that his verse is nasty.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that.
That's
but
the only good part about that album.
but are we? Hell yeah. But are we gonna get 10 God dids? Like, what are we gonna get? There was rumors that we were gonna get a new song, which we did, but people thought he was gonna be rapping on it. The D'Angelo song that dropped, I think, 2 weeks ago on the Book of Clarence soundtrack. But he was just kind of like doing spoken word. People were like, they didn't even give it attention because it was like, what is this? Like, we want you to rap. Like, it was 9 minutes long. You're not even rapping, not even one line. It's just all talking.
What are you gonna rap about?
It's very interesting. And the fact he's doing a music video is interesting. Jay-Z doesn't do music videos. If they're doing music videos, something's coming. Like, he might be like responding to like the talk, like, I don't know, like the Mos Def. Like, is he gonna talk about the Mos Def conversation? Like, is he trying to make a state? I feel like something like it's not some bullshit.
You think he's gonna acknowledge the Diddy thing? Because he's always been
Diddy?
paired with Diddy. It's always been Hove and Diddy. What's better than one billionaire, too?
I don't know, because he's been at the Diddy party, so I don't know if Ho's gonna get into all that.
Because I don't see him getting into anything else. I don't see him getting into Gaza. I don't see him getting into the state of America. I don't see that nigga talking about any of that shit at all.
This is gonna be very interesting. We'll keep you guys updated when it actually happens. Rock Nation says it's not gonna happen though, or are they fucking lying? I think they're lying. Moving on. Also, we have the brand new announcement: The Breakfast Club in 2022 December replaced. Angela Yee left. It was Angela Yee, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God for 10 years plus, amazing contributions to the content, the game, hip-hop culture, historical. Angela Yee left and is still in the same building, but now has her own radio show, which I fuck with. Wake Up with Angela Yee, All the Way Up with Angela Yee. Now, there was always rumors of who's going to be the next co-host. They need another co-host. It can't just be DJ Envy and Charlamagne. There was always a female dynamic. Where is it? What's happening, right? DJ Envy had the scandal still ongoing with the real estate. You know, people are not trusting him right now when it comes to that. There was rumors of him maybe losing his job there because literally it got raided. The feds raided the offices of the Breakfast Club.
I still think he belongs in jail.
We read the job posting here on the podcast.
Yeah, iHeartMedia literally posted a job description publicly hiring a co-host, and you can apply. You know, I almost applied. Now we have it confirmed after there was rumors of Jess Hilarious announcing at a party that she was going to be the Breakfast Club co-host. Then it was rumors of her no longer getting that job position. Then Charlamagne kept going on the radio every day saying, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm frustrated. I'm not happy. Like, what's going on? Like, we were supposed to have a co-host. So what's going on? Like, this is a mess. Like, literally, like, upset. Now, today, officially confirmed, after over the weekend, there was rumors, Milagros, she's like a blogger, she said that she had a friend that was at the New York offices. What's going on in New York right now? They're taking photos. There's a photo shoot with Jess Hilarious and Charlamagne and DJ Envy. What's going on, guys? Blah, blah, blah. But people think, oh, it's a rumors, it's fake. Today, they released the official trailer. It's official. Jess Hilarious, who was a momentary co-host on The Breakfast Club, is officially the co-host on The Breakfast Club, replacing what Angela Yee was on The Breakfast Club. Now, is this a good decision? Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Jess Hilarious when she's co-hosting on The Breakfast Club. I've seen every single co-host that they've had temporarily. I think the best one was Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan was amazing. Maybe I'm more biased because Claudia Jordan happens to be from Rhode Island. I want to get her on the podcast one day. Claudia Jordan's from Rhode Island. Shout out to Claudia Jordan. But I think Claudia Jordan was phenomenal. It kind of starts and ends there with me. And if anything, I would want to get maybe a brand new young act, black. It could be a black female, obviously, but young, maybe that no one really knows. Jess Hilarious already has a career in actual comedy, but aside from her already having a career that she's been successful at, she's controversial with her actual online takes. She's had transphobic videos, opinions when it comes to her take about people being transgender. And like she stands up for women's rights and always has like a take on like, you know, against the transgender community, and transgender community does not like Jess Hilarious. Also, she's had a lot of issues with other people through her commentary and just takes online, whether she joked about them.
Remember the Sexy Red interview?
Yeah, the Sexy Red interview went viral because it was very awkward because Sexy Red did not like Jess Hilarious because she was like, you were talking shit about me. Like, why are we sitting here acting like you weren't, right? And that's where I think is going to mess up a lot of stuff for The Breakfast Club because there's going to be interviews where if Jess Hilarious has an issue with this person, are they not going to be able to interview them? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to have Jess Hilarious just sit out? You know what I'm saying? Because
no, I think she's Charlamagne.
So she's going to shake the table like on some old school Charlamagne shit, you think?
I think, because when I saw the whole thing, bro, I was like, nah, this wasn't just, we're going to decide to do this. I think this was a deliberate rollout. They played into who she was. Yeah. She's the controversial person who's always causing issues. That's been what her whole career is about. That's why people say she never took off, because she doesn't know how to shut her mouth. She doesn't know how to not say certain things about people. Yeah. That's Charlamagne. Yes. But Charlamagne, if you notice, has been kind of not teeing off anymore. Yeah. He's
settled down.
Yeah, and he's being more mature. He's trying to be the more like mental health nigga, the society nigga. Like, if you watch, I know you obviously watch Breakfast Club, so you know what I'm talking about. Like, you hear him talk now. He's being more mature.
I think he's fake.
No, yeah, you could say he's faking it, cool. But I think they're gonna shift that like fringe role to her.
Yes.
And my thing is, I don't know how it's gonna resonate because like I've even seen it with this podcast. The new face is always the one that gets attacked the most.
Yes.
The older face and the newer face can say the same thing, and they're always gonna attack the newer face just because like that's the newer face.
Yeah.
So giving her that role, it is gonna double down to a point where I think you're right. Do you not let her come on? Because niggas are gonna be like, I don't fuck with her.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like this, and I also obviously I don't want to dim nobody's light. Congratulations to her. You know, it's huge. Breakfast Club. She's dope as fuck for what she does. But when it comes to that position, you know, she just was not my favorite. Like, it didn't make sense for me to have her on the show as a co-host. You know, I feel like she's damn near. She could be doing. I'd rather her have her own show or something. Like, have her own show with her own opinions. Like her own. I think she already does have her own podcast or had. Like, that's dope, and that's already impactful with her own community and everything that she's doing and her own takes. With the Breakfast Club dynamic, I just didn't see it. I didn't see it, but we'll see. Maybe it could. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe she's gonna change certain things. They're gonna try things out. We shall see.
Because a male and female Charlemagne is insane.
Yeah,
That's way too much.
it's gonna be interesting over there at the Breakfast Club. But also there was a story that I want to talk about that not many people are covering at all. Donald Glover has started a company secretly where he is trolling people, literally live and direct, with actual viral moments that have happened in like the past month, but no one knows that he's behind it and his team, the company's behind it.
So on some punk shit?
Also, almost like punked, but I don't think they're filming it for a show. They might not be, or maybe a show's coming. We don't know. I haven't seen any cameras. I think it's just in real life like a social experiment. It's called Hi Hi. The company's called Hi Hi. They were behind the 3 viral moments recently. One of them was the Mark Norman viral comedy club incident where at a comedy club, the famous comedian Mark Norman was like rushed. Someone rushed the stage and someone was being chased around. And then the producers and everyone of the show had to like get everyone out of the club. And no one knows to this day what happened, right? People are like, what's going on? Like, is it a bomb threat? What's going on? Then there was another viral moment when Tyra Banks was courtside at a basketball game, and there was 2 furries, people dressed up as furries, that sat next to her during the whole game, and they were like pushing her and trolling her. And at first she found it funny. She thought it was like a joke, but then eventually she called security to get them out of there because they made Tyra Banks feel so uncomfortable. It was so funny. It was like, yo, like she started like feeling so weird, and she's like, because they started putting their legs on her. It was crazy. And then there was a artist by the name of Timothy Goodman who had an art show, and he had like a gallery for like a specific shoe, very expensive shoe, and it was robbed mid-show. The lights went off and it was robbed. This was all Donald Glover and his team. Hi Hi. Now, what is the intention here? I don't know what the fuck is happening, if it's a show, you know, but I wouldn't question Donald Glover necessarily. He's one of my favorite creatives of all time. So is this something bigger? And also, why kind of like he reposted some of it, so now everyone's directly tying it to him because it makes sense. Like the way he reposted it is like almost like a cosign. So people are like, you know, why even reveal it yet? You know, maybe let it burn more, or maybe I'm fucking. I didn't see no one cover it like to this level, so maybe I'm fucking burning it up for him. But I don't know what's gonna happen. If you guys saw this stuff, if you haven't yet, check it out. Follow the account, I would say, because it's a very weird ass account. It's called Hi_Hi. I'll send it to the guys as well right now. But aside from this, we have breaking news that they're saying that they're gonna replace Kang the Conqueror with John David Washington. John David Washington is a phenomenal actor. He was in Tenet. For those who don't know, he's actually happens to be Denzel Washington's son. He's Denzel Washington's son, John David Washington, and they're saying that he's going to replace Kang the Conqueror because of the fact that Jonathan Majors obviously is going through the situation he did right now where he's going to potentially maybe serve time in jail. We still have to await the trial and everything that's going to happen. Right? Or what was the latest update with that? Do we still have to wait a trial? Or am I misquoting? If I'm missaying it?
No, it's sentencing.
The sentencing.
So after a trial,
the trial already happened.
Yeah, if you're convicted,
so now we
then
have
you
to
have
wait.
to go to sentencing.
Okay,
yeah.
so now we have to wait
like a month, 2 months.
I think next month he's gonna be potentially sentenced in February. But
he could also appeal it. I don't know if he's gonna appeal it though.
I don't know about I like John David Washington, but it's gonna be interesting. Is Marvel gonna just they fired obviously Jonathan Major, so he's never coming back. But there was like a slight chance he might come back in the future. Kang the Conqueror is such a wild character and villain. I guess they're just gonna replace him. I don't know how it's gonna work. He's technically he's a variant. Like Kang the Conqueror can be multiple Kang the Conquerors. Maybe if it's like Kang the Conqueror's brother or Kang the I don't know.
Marvel's
it's gonna be awkward.
There's probably mad film.
Because they can't do CGI.
Nah.
This shit's gonna be. It might be a mess.
Bro, there's mad footage they're never gonna be able to use.
But I will say he's a good ass actor. So you don't gotta worry about his acting skills. That guy's a beast. So
you wanna hear something really funny? Someone on Twitter put up a meme of him and it was like, "Baby, am I your Coretta?"
Oh yes, I saw that shit went viral, bro. Because they were quoting the Mariah the Scientist shit too from the Young Thug clip.
Like, nigga, what is wrong with that nigga?
Over the weekend, we have officially the results of the Super Bowl. What we're gonna get for the Super Bowl? We're gonna get the Taylor Swift team, Kansas City Chiefs, and we're gonna get the 49ers at the Super Bowl.
You wanna hear something interesting?
What? You were going?
Rhode Island fucking moment. The running back for the 49ers, the best running back on the planet and possibly offensive player of the year. This guy's literally a god, Christian McCaffrey. You know who his girlfriend is? His wife, actually. I think it's his wife. Guess who it is?
Gina Raimondo?
Miss USA, Miss Universe, Miss Rhode Island.
Oh,
She's
wow.
from Cranston. Olivia
Pope.
No. Is it Olivia?
Nah, Olivia Pope is from...
I was going to say, I think that might be her name. I was showing Malone. He didn't believe it either. Olivia Francis Culpo. Bro, she's from Rhode Island.
The Cupo sisters, I think. They like popping. I think it's his two sisters.
Nigga, they like 4.5 million followers and 5.4. That's why niggas are
I was
saying.
looking into them because I wanted to like maybe try to interview them.
From Rhode
They're
Island.
big on TikTok. Wow.
From Cranston. Yup.
Damn.
Nigga, you literally look up Olivia, the first thing you see is Cranston, Rhode Island.
Oh, so I want the 49ers to win then.
Nigga, that's why people are saying the NFL scripted this. Because on one side, you have Taylor Swift, biggest artist on the planet, white female artist. Then you have Miss Universe on the other side in the box, too.
But then people were saying that even if the Detroit Lions won, because of Eminem, people were saying like the script was, and there was actually a tweet from last year where a guy tweeted and predicted that the Super Bowl was going to be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions with the score that the Detroit Lions like come back at the fourth quarter or some shit, and people thought it was going to happen. Like, oh, the script is real, and Eminem stands with Taylor Swift stands, but the Detroit Lions blew it. Detroit Lions blew it.
No, yeah, because the way they play football is on 4th and down, they don't go for a field goal, they'll go for a touchdown. Because or a conversion, because you have a higher. It's a probability issue, but it's so stupid. They're dumb. They
were dumb. I wanted them to win, but
that's what happens with analytics, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this either. I'm excited. I wanted the Ravens to really win.
Nah, yeah, I wanted Lamar Jackson.
I wanted Lamar Jackson to go to the Super Bowl, and obviously, and
I wanted Detroit to go.
I feel like he would have won. I feel like Lamar would have won that shit.
Bro, imagine Baltimore and Detroit in one fucking stadium. Their fans.
That would have been crazy.
Mad Cartiers.
Oh my god.
Dripped out, nigga. Mad BBLs and bitches, bro. What are you talking about, nigga? Detroit and Baltimore, nigga. Niggas would have been dressed down to the 9, nigga.
Yeah.
Fly ass bitch. I would have been a nigga bowl. Fuck a Super Bowl, nigga.
Would have been Ben Shapiro's worst nightmare in that bitch.
Oh my god, nigga.
He would have been in the corner shaking.
Niggas would have been shooting their 9s in the air, nigga, when the national anthem finished. You know how they do the explosions with the air? Nah, nigga. Pow, 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 pow. They what the fuck you talking about?
But we do have
movie.
The Taylor Swift effect. People are saying that the NFL literally wanted Taylor Swift to go to the Super Bowl.
You know how much the tickets are going to cost?
Minimum? Oh, they're already going. I think like 6,000.
I showed Marlon.
Like in the bleachers.
It's the most expensive Super Bowl of all time.
Or 9,000. My bad.
9,875. Bloomberg released it this morning.
The most expensive. It's already the most expensive resold Super Bowl tickets right now ever, because of Taylor Swift. Bro, look at these stats. Right, for those who didn't know out there, Taylor Swift has generated $333 million worth of marketing for the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL. That's since she went to the first game to see her boyfriend in September. So that's what? September, November, October. December, January.
That's it. You just count.
In 5 months, she's generated $333 million worth of marketing for the NFL. You think that they don't want her at the Super Bowl?
Of course.
That Super Bowl is going to make an extra $1 billion just because of Taylor Swift. Guaranteed. Now, look at this. Taylor Swift also, when it comes to her flight, they already calculated this. Taylor Swift is going to perform in Japan the night before the Super Bowl. It's going to end around 10 p.m. Tokyo time, which is 5 a.m. Las Vegas time. Her flight from Tokyo to Vegas is going to take 12 hours, 12-hour flight. She's going to arrive 5 p.m. local on the day before the Super Bowl and 25 hours and 35 minutes before the kickoff. So they already calculated that. Like, oh, she's busy, but she's actually going to be there. She has time to make it there. It's almost as if she calculated that.
People are weird.
No, yeah, she calculated that.
You know, because there's a whole Instagram page that tracks her flight.
Yeah,
and,
they track
Kim Kardashian, a bunch of people, celebrities.
Elon Musk, they track their jets because the jets have a tracking system.
But
Yeah, you can. That's public.
I truly think the most powerful woman in America is Taylor Swift.
I agree.
There's nobody more powerful than Taylor Swift right now. That's the most powerful woman in America.
I agree.
Already, right? By default, people always argue the idea of like a white woman being the one that has the most privilege in this country. But to be a Taylor Swift that's talented, has broken the records that she's done musically. Listen, she's the highest grossing tour of all time with over 1 billion. No tour has sold more than hers.
No, yeah.
No albums have sold more than hers in recent times.
She's female Drake.
She's she's bigger. She's bigger than Drake.
She's bigger than
Taylor
Drake.
Swift is bigger than Drake.
She's bigger
Taylor
than Drake.
Swift.
That's interesting.
You know
Taylor
what?
Swift
You know,
is
she's
bigger than Beyonce.
Let's be honest. She's
Right now.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm not even gonna debate
she's
that.
the biggest artist in the world right now.
In the
Taylor
world?
Swift.
She's not bigger than Bad Bunny.
Taylor Swift is bigger than Bad Bunny.
Yeah, bro.
In the world?
Yeah,
Bro.
In the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
You
In
know,
the
Bad Bunny had
world.
beaten every international record,
Yeah.
right? Taylor Swift doesn't even scratch his numbers internationally.
Nigga.
I'm just saying. In America,
Drake said on his own album,
Yo, if you
the
go to
only
Latin
person
America
that
right
can
now,
have him push his album back was
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
he's pushing his album back for Bad Bunny. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that.
No.
Bro, I go to Latin America.
Bad Bunny
right
was
now,
on his album.
I'm
He don't need
hearing
to do
Bad
that. Taylor Swift won like a huge lawsuit, I think in 2017.
I remember.
And she could have won millions of dollars. Instead, she said, just give me $1. I just want $1. And she got $1 to like just prove her point. Like, oh, it's not even for the money, just to win the lawsuit. Bro, this is a different human being.
No, I understand.
She re-recorded all her albums, and she's still re-recording them.
And got like 1 billion streams.
And they're selling more
Off of
than
the
her
same
albums
song,
dropped
bro.
originally. Like,
no, she's huge.
like she's revolutionizing the industry. And also, bro, you guys didn't see it went viral? Taylor Swift got so mad at the AI photos that were generated of her online.
That Twitter nigga's heated.
She literally made Twitter, aka X, ban you from searching her name. You can't search her name right now on Twitter.
You're lying.
You have to put Taylor Swift with something else. It's
no
banned.
Way. No way.
That way that the AI photos don't pop up. On top of that, she contacted the White House, and now the White House is investigating this shit
No,
for
I
the
seen
first
that.
time ever
I
because
seen
of Taylor Swift.
I seen that.
Nigga, if Taylor Swift ran for president, you telling me she's not beating Trump?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Taylor Swift would beat Trump.
Yeah.
No, Taylor Swift would be anybody.
I'm not on drugs. This is like
I'm
facts.
not debating this.
This is like facts.
Yeah. Nobody debating this.
Nobody debating this, bro.
Like, it's so crazy. And if you think about it, have you ever even really seen her say any words? Like, when's the last time you heard
never
Taylor
heard her
Swift say a
speak.
sentence?
He's not lying.
Other than the music.
I've thought about that. I have. I think the last time I heard her speak a full sentence is when Kanye took the mic from her.
Bro, Taylor Swift posted, go out and vote. Here's the link. 30,000 people signed up and registered to vote. Taylor Swift is like impactful. Like they were saying online, there was like a whole political like breakdown of people saying they surveyed 1,500 people, and about 20% of them said that if Taylor Swift said to vote for said person, she could sway the election, because 20% of them said that, oh yeah, she would influence my vote.
Yo, so this is my point to you, Vic. You think if she came out and supported Israel, they wouldn't support Israel with her?
I never said that they wouldn't.
No, because this is my point.
I was
with
talking about Drake, nigga?
No, yeah, but this is my. I think Drake has a similar impact as Taylor Swift does.
Hell no.
I think not as that level of magnitude, but
Hell
I truly
no.
believe Drake fans would side with him blindly the same way they do with Taylor Swift.
And I think Taylor Swift, obviously she's a girl. I don't want to stereotype it, but from what I've seen with like similar girls who just have a lot of huge following on social media, women when they speak about this, like what's that girl's name? I don't want to say her name wrong. She's like the most famous like model. I want to say it's Emirata. This is one of them. But she made a post and she was being killed about the post, etc. And she apologized. Like, I think Taylor Swift will do the same thing. And to be honest, you're also imagining things, my friend. She would never stand for fucking Israel in her life. Are you crazy? Are you insane? Nigga, what? Taylor Swift would never do no shit like that. What I will think that she would do, and she might do soon, depending on the powers that be, she might want to do impactful things right now with the election and talk to Biden. Hey, if Taylor Swift tells Biden, listen, if you help stop this war, you got my vote.
I think Vic thinks really highly of people.
I think very highly of Taylor Swift, my friend. She's extremely effective.
I think I'm trapped in realism. Bro, in my view, I truly believe in a world, bro, where like...
I think she stands with Palestine.
I don't know where she stands. I don't really care. I just think if she ever stood with Israel, niggas are going to side with Israel just because Taylor Swift says so. I truly believe it.
I know 100%. If I take a shit in this chair, it's going to smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like... It's
That's just my point. These niggas are just going to blindly follow whatever. This shit pisses me off.
But it's not going to happen, my friend.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Hell no. Is she a Jew? She might... I never know no Jewish person named Swift.
Yo, that was the craziest.
Shout out to Swifty out here.
That was the craziest way to ask that. Is she a Jew?
Who knew she's a Jew?
Bro.
No, I don't think she's a Jew.
I don't think she... Listen, I don't think she'll ever be political. But, like, the idea of it is just terrifying. That people are that blind and retarded. Like...
I feel like she would be like, what? People are dying?
Obsessed.
It's a war? Fuck the war. Let's stop the war. That's what I think she would think.
That's just still scary, though. I don't think you should get your news from your artist or your idols. That's terrifying.
It's wild.
That's
it's
wild.
crazy.
To be that blindly obedient to somebody?
Bro, the most powerful person right now in this country is Taylor Swift. Fans literally were coming at her and screaming, saying she ruined football, the Ravens fans, when she was walking out with her boyfriend. You ruined football, you ruined football. And she said, I didn't do anything. She responded to them, I didn't do anything. So she's self-aware of, like, her impact. And also, I feel like she doesn't have a sense of, like, she's not like a Selena Gomez. She's close to Selena Gomez. But I don't feel like Taylor Swift is the type. I never seen her, like, post, like, I'm deleting social media. I had enough. Like, she has taken it all.
I remember that. Then she started social media 24
hours
later.
Yeah, fucking Selena Gomez always doing that fucking dumb shit. But Taylor Swift...
Damn, y'all hating on my girl too, bro.
Taylor Swift, I think, also went through the fire with the fucking Kanye shit.
She dragged that a little bit, but it is what
No,
it is.
but her behind the scenes, like, it was crazy.
No, yeah, I know that.
Because Kim got involved and Kim started lying and, like, manipulating shit and, like, trying to manipulate people's friendships. You know, I believe that shit happened. Made that bitch famous.
But I think, like...
Which he didn't, to be honest. He brought her to, like, a bigger scale and, I guess, pop culture. I wouldn't say black community.
No.
Because she was known. She was huge.
Yeah.
She already had... Some of her biggest songs at that time was still, like, out.
The controversy itself did help her career. She got a lot of shame, like, guilt views and listens, and people became fans off of that. Because I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember they used to play Taylor Swift at one point because they're like, oh, she didn't deserve that. We need to support her music. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, he wasn't even coming at her. He's coming at the Academy.
Yeah.
Or what was the
MTV?
The MTV.
The Moon Men.
The Moon Men. He was coming at the Moon Men. Because it was true. Beyonce had a better video. Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah. It was just, like, thinking out loud. Like, people thought that, but then for him to go and do that broke the mold of, like, oh, shit. Like, this is very radical. Like, what the fuck? He really did that. Which I do agree. Beyonce did have the better video. But it's like the Macklemore shit.
Oh my God, I still hate that shit too.
He didn't decide, like, they don't decide who the fuck wins.
And he texted Kendrick and
that
apologized. That shit was so gay. Like, shut up. Oh my God.
No, but I think if that's how he genuinely felt, bro,
you should have accepted the award then. If you really felt that far.
Yes, but
that came off
it's
real
easier to
tacky.
say than do. I feel like he was in a moment, like, he won that award and he was like, oh, shit, this happened. In a perfect world, I think he said it in the fucking text, like, yo, I should have just given this to you up there type shit.
That's different.
So it's like, afterwards, he probably was just like, fuck, like, this is really happening. What the fuck? And that album is actually really fucking good.
That's cool. But
The Heist was one of the best albums that year.
That decision ruined the Academy. No one cared about the Grammys after that. Remember that? That was the defining moment for the Grammys because, bro,
I can see that because
Good Kid, Mad City,
is a classic album.
Yeezus.
Yes.
And what was the other two that were up there? It was ridiculous because it wasn't just Good Kid. It was Good Kid, Yeezus, and two other ones.
I thought Yeezus was gonna win.
I thought so too, and I wouldn't have been mad at that.
I thought Yeezus was gonna win.
I think the other one was a Jay-Z album. I think it was Holy Grail.
But I feel like sometimes people act like that album, like the Macklemore album, sucked, and it was like, what the fuck?
No, but it wasn't close.
That
to
album was amazing. It was a
wasn't-
good ass album, bro.
That's great, but it wasn't good Kid Mad City.
No, 100%.
We play good Kid Mad City every day, nigga.
100%. But then it's like, fuck the Grammys then. But then
That's
is
what
it-
happened.
But is it really fuck the Grammys? Niggas still over here crying when they get a Grammy. So it's like, are we gonna stop fucking supporting them, or are we gonna keep supporting them? People are just hypocrites. It was because they get upset with certain wins, but they won't fully stand by shit. Start your own fucking award show. Why is no one doing that? Diddy was gonna do it. Hey, look what the fuck happened with his ass. God bless. Rest in peace, his career. But yeah, there we have it, man. And there was also a photo. I'm gonna show it real quick. People like, look at Andy Reid, the owner, not the owner, the head coach of the what's it called? The Chiefs. Look at him pointing at Taylor Swift in celebration. Look at this photo. He literally pointed at her, and people were like, "Oh, this is sketchy." Look at him pointing at her. He's like, "You bitch, you won us. You won this for us."
That is insane. Yeah, the refs gave him that game. Now I'm joking.
And then look at her like, "Yeah, we did it." You know, but I think it's also just showing like how close of a relationship she's built with the whole team, because obviously that's her man Travis. And I'm gonna predict this year this is gonna be the biggest power couple in the world. Travis might win the championship, Super Bowl again, and he might retire, and he might get her pregnant, and he might marry her.
Hold on, bro.
This is not stopping.
Hold on. You want to hear what the albums were that year, bro?
What were they?
Nothing was the same.
Wow.
Magna Carta, Holy Grail,
the Drake album.
Good Kid, Mad City, and Yeezus. I'm sorry, bro. He didn't deserve that.
Nah,
I'm
Drake
sorry.
deserved that.
I would
Drake
give it to Drake
deserved
or
that.
Kendrick.
I would give it to Drake.
Yeah.
What are we talking about, bro? I get why Drake don't like the Academy. You gave it to that nigga? Whatever.
Bro, nothing was the same as
Yeah.
cold, bro.
I'm more mad because it's kind of like, where is he now? That's
Nothing
the
was
problem.
the same, and including your
Nowhere.
careers.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
I
Is
wish
he
I
still
wish
in
he
the
kept
thrift
going.
shop?
He probably is still in the thrift shop talking about homosexuality. But this shit right here, bro, I give it 6 months.
For what?
They're gonna
Relationship?
break up. Hell yeah. She's gonna make an album about him. Oh my God. I like
Most sold album of all time.
Imagine
coming.
this shit
And
was. Imagine this shit was OPR for the Super Bowl.
it is PR and for her album. She's gonna drop an album about like
A breakup?
she literally got her high school jock. Like the popular nigga, Travis Kelce.
With some edge.
With some edge. He's probably the second greatest tight end of all time. He's
Yeah,
right.
but-
He's probably arguably behind Gronkowski.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, 2-time Super Bowl champion, about to be number 3. They dating. She's in. They're. Everyone's talking about it. This is a great fucking script for her album. Oh, I can see the fucking cover photo. It's gonna be her at a football field by herself.
We gotta watch that fucking Super Bowl.
Nigga, I'm telling you, 6 months they're gonna break up.
There's also rumors that during Usher's halftime performance at the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift is gonna come out and sing Alicia Keys' part to My Boo.
No, she's not. No, she's not. Shut up, Vic. Don't piss me off like
I'll
that.
be so mad.
Yo, Jay-Z's trying to make the Super Bowl black, and these white niggas is doing everything they can to keep it white.
Yeah.
They got Usher. Nigga, these are my confessions. Like, they got this nigga.
Let's be honest, we're all gonna be dancing. to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Of course. They got this nigga to perform in the Super Bowl halftime while White Princess is on the fucking box.
Oh man. But what do you guys think? Is she the most powerful white woman, woman
Yes,
in the
bro,
world?
yes.
Yeah.
She's gonna perform next year too, watch.
Oh yeah. I think she's gonna have to get the alley oop. You know what I'm saying?
It's happening. Bro, this is all the rollout.
But she turned it down. Remember?
She did.
She did turn it down.
But she's gonna, part of her album is gonna be performing at the Super Bowl. Watch, bro. This is gonna be the illest rollout album for white women.
And I still feel like Taylor Swift still hasn't dropped her
telling you, bro,
her best music yet.
Oh, no.
I think she's actually a phenomenal songwriter because she writes all her music. Like she's an amazing songwriter.
I feel like we're gonna get her best music when she's older. So she's been like a mom. She's gone through divorce.
yeah, when
she
she
has
lives
a-
through life more.
Yeah.
Something tells me she's a sociopath. I don't know what it is. You never got that from her?
Listen, all
Like, she's a little
all
psychotic?
great
I
artists are.
I don't think I've ever paid attention to her.
She gives me
respectfully.
serial killer vibes.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with
Swifties.
you.
His name is Noel Frias.
Yo.
He lives in Rhode Island.
His shit is
I'ma be
Taylor
honest-
Swift has a house in Rhode Island.
Respectfully, I don't think I can name one. No, I lied.
You can
I
name
can
a Taylor
name
Swift
one.
song.
I can name one. Bad Blood. That's it.
Haters gonna hate.
But tell me not, is there
I'm
something
just gonna
about her
shake,
face that's
shake.
kind of off? Like, you're a little...
She seems like she can be a bitch.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's
But
something
I
off
see nothing
about
wrong
her.
with that.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just there's something about her we don't know nothing about.
I find her, you know what I think about her? I find her that she could be a pushover.
Nah, I don't see that.
I see that.
She seems like a terrorist, bro.
Oh no, this guy's going too far. We don't know this woman.
I see.
No, these are just jokes.
We don't know this woman.
The
This
way
is
that I
jokes.
view her is
Let's
that
stop being
she
assholes.
Seems, that she seems really nice to the point where it would get me mad.
She gives me like if you piss her off, she's gonna tell you to suck mad dick.
Who wouldn't though?
No, but it's like there's some women that are just pushovers.
But I feel like now she's earned that right. Like they say Nicki's like that. I think Nicki's earned that right. People be like, oh, diva.
Fuck earn that right. Don't treat people however you want. But like there's a side
Well,
of
it
her.
depends. It's like if someone's being an asshole, then
No, that's what I
for
mean.
them to be an asshole back,
That's fine.
because some people are not like that. Like there's certain people.
That's
I
my
feel like
point.
Drake might not be like that. Like he'll be like nice, even if you're an asshole to him. There's like videos of him being like people being assholes, and he's like nice to them. So, but I feel like a Taylor Swift and like Nicki, they've reached a point where they're like,
Shut up.
"Who the
Yeah.
fuck you think you talking to, bitch?" Like Kanye did today, kind of.
And I agree. I think that's fine. My thing is, my point isn't to degrade her for having that personality trait. That doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm saying is there's a side of her we don't know that she
100%.
never lets on camera. She's very good at it, but you can see it under like there's an undertone.
Hell
Like the
yeah.
way she talks, the way she acts is like, oh, you're a little tapped. Like
I'll
if
tell you-
I piss
I'll
you
tell you
off,
this
you might
much.
kill me.
Travis Kelce, they're still together. They're having some good ass sex.
This nigga's crazy.
They have to be.
You think she fucking?
Listen, that's for him to tell. But we have to that's something that I feel like people have always questioned, like her sex appeal and this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Have you seen his other girls?
Yeah, people to this day they talk about like, why is he with her because of Taylor Swift?
She must have crazy.
Taylor
sex
Swift
appeal.
probably handles properly her man in bed like any woman properly should do.
You're making that face, Marlon, but this is a legitimate point he's making.
No, it's very
Because
true. People don't think about that.
I've
She probably
thought
she
about
might
it.
cook well.
But-
Like Taylor Swift is like probably an ideal fucking wife, and niggas is playing it like she's not.
Nah, he's not lying, Marlon, because no bullshit. When you look at the other girls, their asses are fat as shit. Their
Taylor
sex
Swift
appeal
don't gotta-
is insane.
We never seen Taylor Swift in a thong.
Ever.
We don't need to.
Like, yo, the bitches this nigga Travis Kelce was fucking with were like they were niggas, bro. Like they came from the like they were like hood bitches. Like, bro, they were women of color. They made him have waves. They made this nigga dress fly. These bitches look like they could throw it back, bro. Like they were fucking. Nah, the bitches wore thongs and they was fucking. I'm very confused on how you go from the bitch that's fucking like she got the clamper, like her pussy's like the chomper, nigga. Like it's the wet chomper. You go from the wet chomper to Taylor Swift. Nah, Taylor Swift is giving it up.
You think
she gotta be?
Is this shit called pelvics? Pelvics? That's what this shit's called, right?
Yeah,
Taylor Swift,
what about it?
What
You
about
think his pelvics is hurting?
His?
Yeah.
She probably. I don't know.
bro? I agree with Vic. She gotta
And
have
she's also
something.
the thing was her like her fans tried to kill me one time because I was making fun of her like her flat butt, but she's made fun of her own flat butt.
Yeah.
Like she's self-aware. She's reached the point where she's self-aware.
Nah, this is all jokes, guys.
No, yeah, it is all.
No, I don't
jokes.
mind.
No,
I
no.
don't. That's why I feel like we can joke because she's joked about herself.
Yeah,
now, if she comes out, ever come out and like, oh my god, like that's when I would like. I
Yeah.
tend to like not double down on jokes, but like when I saw her like make fun of herself, I'm like, okay,
You want to see
she
Taylor,
gets the joke.
You want to see Taylor Swift in the thong, bro?
This is my point.
No, no.
But you see, the way he asks that question is because he knows she doesn't have sex appeal in his eyes. That's my point. And that's
But-
your
Well, the
point.
thing is, my thing is that
It's not- it's not-
I
not
wouldn't.
body
I
shaming.
wouldn't because
No,
I'm
I'm
married.
not body shaming.
I'm married.
But it's not body shaming.
I'm
You're
not
just talking
body
about
shaming.
sex
I'm
appeal.
not body
You can have a
shaming.
great
I'm-
body and have no sex appeal.
My thing is respectfully, and people are gonna roast me for this and hate me.
Then
It's
show your
okay.
face then,
It's-
show your
it's-
face then, 'cause
it's-
they're gonna-
it's my preference. I'm not specifically into white women.
Me
You know
neither.
what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So that's the thing. So I don't. I'm
You
not.
don't see the
I'm
sex
not really
appeal.
attracted to white women.
But we're talking about an athlete.
You're
that-
a racist.
That's
That's
crazy.
impossible.
That's
But the
crazy.
thing is, you want to know why it's so astonishing, Marlon?
Look
is
at my
because
skin color.
Wait, but you haven't ever seen a white woman that you feel like, oh shit, like that's sexy.
There's only been 2 or 3 white women.
Doesn't have
that's
to be in person.
That's caught my attention, and they were mixed.
Damn.
I see it.
Fuck.
One of them was Dominican. Surprisingly,
And white,
yeah, she was white. She looked very white. And she
I
was
know
Dominican.
one of my male people slept with a white woman. I just know it, bro. That continue though.
What do you
What's
mean?
wrong with
You
that?
said that shit like you were like you
Yeah.
own slaves. So what are you saying? One of my people.
I know. It was
What are you saying?
A Dominican woman's not.
You
sleeping
mean one
with
of
a
your
white
friends?
Man. No, Dominican man is. Dominican woman don't sleep with white men.
Oh, you mean like okay?
Yeah,
I'm like, what is this guy
slept
saying?
with a white woman, bro? Dominican men sleep with white women a lot.
I know
bro.
a few Dominican.
yes.
I know a few Dominican women with white men, bro.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I think that isn't that the majority of the world. Like the most race of women is a white woman. No,
I think so. Yeah.
like there's more white women than anything in this world because there's more women than men, and there's more white people than anything else. So I think there's more white women
I
than
think
anything.
the Hispanic women are gonna beat them soon, though. That's what the census was saying. Like by 2030, there'll be more Latino women than white women. Don't say oof, bro. I'm not gonna go into why.
I think Taylor Swift is attractive.
I love white.
I think Taylor Swift is attractive. I think Taylor Swift is beautiful. I've always felt like she's
No,
beautiful.
I'm not saying she's ugly.
I'm just shocked that a man that had a certain preference.
You
was
could.
dating
No,
this
she's
entire
beautiful.
time.
You guys could. You
No.
think she's not beautiful?
No,
You
she's
could.
beautiful. She's beautiful.
I think she's beautiful.
I'm just not attracted. Like
I'm not
if I
attracted to
saw
white
her,
women.
if I saw her, like obviously if she wasn't a megastar or whatever, I wouldn't try to mac at her.
Yeah.
I'll be her friend.
If people find her attractive, I'm not gonna think it's crazy. That's their preference. I personally don't find her attractive because I don't like white women,
Yeah.
like, sexually.
Shout out to Taylor Swift, the fucking GOAT. The biggest artist since Michael Jackson.
The biggest, bro. Come on, they're not listening to her in Japan, and China, and Indonesia.
This nigga's
they
crazy.
are,
They
bro.
are,
At the
bro.
rate that they were listening to Michael, bro. They had the
But
National
who's the
Guard.
biggest artist since Michael Jackson, if not Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
bro.
you mean
Give an
okay,
answer.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
That's what no one like. Think about
I
it.
thought you were comparing. I thought you were saying she's as big as Michael. I'm like, not big as Michael. Now is she the biggest since Mike? Yeah, yeah. I'll give
She's
you.
the biggest since Michael Jackson.
But she's
Not as big as Michael.
Okay, that's fair.
But we have to be honest here.
No, of course. Yeah, I'll give
Who
you
the
that.
fuck else?
I still Bad Bunny's still up there for me, but I get it. I'll give you that. That's fine.
God
thing
forbid
is-
anyone dies. I feel like death makes people
I
get
get
bigger.
the Bad Bunny argument, but she's been around longer.
Fair.
So technically she has more
That's why I'm
impact.
giving
She's
it to y'all.
Bad Bunny's OG, nigga.
That's fair.
Bad Bunny's her little boy.
Let's be honest. If she knew how to
Her son.
if she knew how to like perform like dance and shit like that,
Bro, she was doing them dumbass dances for her music video. That shit was so bad. I laughed for 10
She would've-
days.
And
would
she does
blow
that shit
up.
on purpose.
Yeah.
She directs the videos herself. Like, I think Taylor Swift is gonna do like one of the best like movies. I don't think people understand the talent this woman has with writing and directing and producing, with all her stuff that she's done, orchestrated this whole play of this whole rebrand of her career, and it's catapulted her to the biggest level she's ever been by just using the shit that she already done.
Bro, this is
Old
my-
music, nigga. This has never happened.
I truly believe she's a psycho. No, because he's saying all this, and it's the truth, bro. Like, this woman...
Directing her music videos, like, and they're all fire, is crazy.
Because I want to say this respectfully. The white people I've met in my life, they don't act like the way Taylor Swift moves in business, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift moves in a very diabolical, villainous way. that
She
makes-
gets her knees dirty.
She does what she got to do to get hers. It's real niggerish. Like, it's real like, I'm getting my shit, you bitch ass
You would have
nigga.
thought she was a fucking daughter of immigrants.
Yeah.
The way that bitch grinded.
But he's not lying, bro. He's not.
God damn.
But a lot of the white women we
it's true.
see that are high media,
No, it's true. She's grinding hard.
they're very cringy. They're very like
She's not a
relatable.
Karen. She's not a
No,
Karen.
at all, bro. She doesn't speak on shit.
Yeah,
she
she's not a
stays
Karen.
her lane.
She
and
calls niggas out. She left her ex-boyfriend because that nigga was saying some racist shit about Ice Spice.
Nigga.
And she was getting close to Ice Spice, and she called him out to the point that Ice Spice says that he approaches her now at red carpets and stuff, and like is always like apologizing to her. Yeah, nigga, because you looked crazy.
now you looking like a munch.
And where's your career now, brother? 1975. They actually did make some decent music. I liked them when I was in school. I used to listen to them in high school. But as far as a person, you might be a piece of shit, mister. I think his name's Matthew. Forgot. It's a white male, average name.
Taylor Swift is different.
But Taylor Swift is fucking go. Moving on to end it, real quick. Also, Griselda, brand new show on Netflix. You guys should watch it. Griselda. Sofia Vergara is playing Griselda Blanco, the drug dealer. It's phenomenal. You guys need to watch the show.
This bitch is on it. Sorry.
Oh my
this woman-
God.
this
What the
woman-
fuck is wrong with you?
This woman. I've actually got
What
really
the
good.
fuck?
I've got really good at not using the
Damn,
word.
that was kind of fucked up.
I got
have
really
to
good.
edit that shit out.
You gotta
Bitch.
edit that shit out.
Karol G, bro.
Karol G.
This nigga
Karol
called her a
G.
bitch.
That fucked
that's
up.
babe,
That
bro.
That's
fucked up.
crazy.
Yo.
That's fucked up.
Nigga,
Get the fuck outta here.
I've been trying to not use the word. This woman is in it. Karol G. There we go.
Karol G makes her acting debut.
Damn,
acting
sorry, I didn't
debut
mean to say that.
in
I'm gonna
Griselda.
have to go watch this shit now.
Bro.
You have to, bro. She went hard. Her acting.
Karol G is a fucking beast at acting.
Yeah, bro.
Because she's playing
Is she
a
talking,
Colombian.
Is she talking English or Spanish?
It's Spanish with the accent, bro.
It's a drug scene in Spanish,
send me
bro.
that.
And she plays like a prostitute from
Yeah,
Colombia.
It's so hard.
Send me that.
Her name's Carla.
Oh
Carla.
my god, that shit
Oh,
is
this
so
is the
Oh, it's
That's
amazing.
Perfect plot.
It's
Send it
amazing,
to
bro.
me. It's the closest
she's a
we gonna
beast.
get.
And she's talking about, no hay que chupar más verga, blah, blah, blah. She's talking like very vocal. I'm like, oh, shit. Phenomenal acting. She killed that shit. So much so that a lot of people didn't realize it was Karol G until like the day after.
Bro.
Like, who's that girl? She looks familiar. Oh, Karol fucking G.
Nigga, it was good. That
Bro.
shit was amazing.
Send
She
me
killed
that.
that shit.
That shit was
Send me that.
And also to end it right here, we're gonna play Mos Def's response. I guess he went on live. I didn't even know Mos Def had a cell phone.
Vic.
No, we gotta be honest, bro.
You keep setting us up to get canceled, bro.
The skews, you know what I'm saying? And this guy, to be honest, Mos Def is a legend already. Mos Def doesn't have to breathe, and he's already impacted culture and life to me enough. So I'm shocked that he went on Instagram Live. Let's look at this. I haven't heard this shit yet. This is raw.
He has Instagram?
First of
Yeah, I
all,
guess.
I don't hate anyone. My opinion is mine. It's legal in all states, as far as I'm aware.
More volume?
Maybe do the Bluetooth then, if that's the
It was
case.
not
Maybe.
an opportunity to
he's
try to
whispering.
slander him or to clown on him. I have reached out to him. I have no response just yet, but you know, I'm not keen to talk about people or to them through a screen. I prefer to talk to people directly.
Damn.
But I will say this. The young man is very talented. He's been able to be very successful with that talent. And I have no issue with his success or anything that he's been able to achieve as a result of his talent. I do feel that some of the criticism that he's received in the past has been mean-spirited and unfair. So
Like the shit you said?
I don't want to participate in that. And if I was perceived to be harsh or mocking or taunting, that is not my intention.
Wow.
And Drake, if you're watching or if you come across this,
I got some jokes.
That's not my intention, brother. I've never had no issue with you personally. I don't know you well enough to even have.
And there's another clip. Let me play it. Wow, this is shocking me right now, guys.
And that's
This is hip hop history. I gotta repost it. No big accounts reposted this yet properly, saying, you know, what he's saying.
I wish that there was this much energy about human rights and real justice and
cut the clip.
resolving
No, let's keep
real
see.
life or death conflicts where blood is happening, and some of that blood is the blood of innocents and children. So we can notice things, right, that are happening in global culture, but where we put our focus matters. So I would encourage you all to not be distracted.
I don't disagree either. I don't
by
disagree,
the
but there's
arcade
hypocrisy. But
lights
I don't disagree.
That's what I'm laughing at.
of faux conflicts where the stakes are really not as urgent as they're being promoted to be, and to direct your focus to what really matters in your own personal lives, in your immediate environment, and in our social environment that we're all sharing. And that is my encouragement. And this is coming from an earnest point of view. I mean no harm.
You know why this happened, though, right?
I know exactly
I'm
why
not
this
here to
happened.
talk
'Cause of
about
Common.
anyone.
This is sad.
Because of Common.
This is so disgusting. You know what I hate more than anything else?
I'm
When
not
someone
here
gets
to
called out for their
participate
bullshit,
in
Wait, hold up, because they might not be able to hear you. Let's just finish this. There's like a second left.
Frivolity's sake.
Wait, what do you say?
Frivolity, for frivolity's sake.
Oh, he's using big words.
Man, yeah, termino esa vaina, bro.
Frivolity. I never heard that word in my life. But he's suing that because I'll just play the first second of Common. I made the clip on Twitter and then went viral of Common's interview.
But how many times have we seen this?
That I saw on Hot 97.
When you get a negative backlash, you always revert it back to, oh, there's bigger things we could be discussing here. You bitch ass nigga, like you could have done that yourself.
Look at this. Look at this. He's not a bitch, bro. He's
not.
He's
He's
a very
not. I'm sorry.
revolutionary man.
I'm sorry.
Very.
You said you was working on not using that word, huh?
It might have been. It might have been a bitch act.
It was. That's
right,
what
for
it was.
sure.
Fans understand something about me. I never want to attack someone personally.
Especially
I
when we
attack
talk
their
about these
actions.
topics, though,
Yeah.
because the fan base that he
Are
has.
insane. I'm not talking about him. He's a great human being. I've loved Mos Def since I was introduced to him by Kanye back in fucking College Dropout. I understand. He's a great rapper, a great human being. I understand. I'm sorry. It's the act itself is corny and bitch assness.
So this is the clip of his friend, close friend, Common. Look what he said in the beginning.
Oh, to me, I think Drake comes from hip hop. Like when I first heard him rhyming, I was like, yo, this dude rhyming.
That's it. That's all we needed to hear. I have the whole clip, though, if you guys want to check it out on my Instagram on It's a Vibe.
Because I saw it, too. Like, he defended Drake.
Yes, he defended Drake. And also, on top of that, Common lost the rap battle with Drake. Because he had a rap battle with Drake, and then Drake dropped Stay Scheme. It bothers me when the guards
are turning into broads. That was for Common.
For Common, bro. Common got annihilated.
Pusha T got a slight there, too.
And it was like, every club you go that year, they were playing that song. You can still play that song to this day. You think Common wasn't hearing that song everywhere?
Stay Scheming is crazy.
So Common took the L with that. And on top of that, obviously it was over a woman. You know, but they both moved past a woman, which was Serena Williams, I believe, at the time.
It was Serena Williams.
Yeah, both of them were dealing with Serena Williams. That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Serena ended up with a white man.
And then Common now is with Jennifer Hudson.
Insanity, bro.
And last year he was with Tiffany Haddish. Common out here be sniping.
Nah, he be
God bless
sniping.
these guys. Even Drake. God bless. Top snipers. But
Mos Def, Common, Chicago relationship. They known each other for years.
yeah, that's why he spoke out. Because it looked, he was like, damn, even Common, you know, it's publicly, and it made it more, well, I made it more viral posting this. I knew people were going to love it. But Mos Def definitely saw it and was like, hey, you know, fuck, even my boys saying this. Maybe they talked behind the scenes. But the interesting part was the fact that he reached out to Drake, and Drake hasn't responded.
Good.
Drake has not responded. This is crazy. So Mos Def officially responds.
You know how goofy you
and
look
hit up
now,
Drake.
bro?
He hit up Drake officially, Mos Def, and Drake has not responded yet to Mos Def. Basically, he probably apologized. He probably was more apologetic than in the video and the message to Drake.
This is
behind the scenes to be private.
This
But
is
then
a
he's
Drake
like, "Yo, why are people focusing on this, brother?"
W's in the
Because
chat.
you answered the question. If I was Mos Def and really felt that way, I'd be like,
I would have said that instead of what I said.
yeah, and I'll be like, because he in the continuing of the interview, when I watched the full thing, he spoke about Palestine. The most of the interview, like the most important parts was that, and the amazing perspective that he gave, because he's been talking about it for years. But be like, oh, let's not talk about Drake right now, or like move past the question respectfully, properly. And he's cool with the girl. He could let's edit that out. Let's not even talk about. I want this video not to be about that. She would have understood. Because she's like that.
She looked really cool,
You started
too.
off with a chuckle.
Yeah.
You start off with hate. This is my point, bro.
Laughing.
This is why I'm frustrated. Because, yo, you could have literally said what you said in the video right now. We don't have to talk about this. This isn't important. There's more serious shit going on. Instead, you decide to be a hating-ass nigga and laugh. And now, you're a Drake song.
Yeah.
How many times has Drake told us about niggas who hate on him? And how they try to hit him up once the fucking gun is about to be shot back at them.
So is Mos Def also maybe scared?
He is scared
of the Drake song, because Drake did post that he's recording a song.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So this is all happening after that. Is Mos Def like, damn, Drake might start like he might drop a song. Common disagrees with me. Drake is talented. Fuck, wait a minute. I'm getting flamed up about this.
You became a Drake song, buddy. Sorry.
Bro, Drake made Mos Def go on Instagram Live. This is crazy. I didn't know Mos Def had a cell phone, an Instagram. This is insane.
This is why I can't defend the nigga, bro. Because your apology shit to me. You're saying the things you should have said if you actually believed them in that interview.
Not only that, you're using that situation to quote unquote try to bring light to what you originally wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Stand on your hate, nigga. Damn.
But I do hope
He should have stood on his hate.
I do hope though that they do connect.
I don't. You should have stood on
They
your
will.
hate. Not get torched.
They will.
I feel like Drake will over
No,
eventually.
Drake's petty, bro.
Drake's,
Drake's,
but Drake's a fan of him.
He's an
That's,
OG.
but he's a
bro.
fan of Pusha T.
But then maybe Drake's gonna be like, we can be cool. He's like, let me drop this song first though.
Yeah.
Or like, maybe Drake's not gonna respond. Be like let him respond through music, nigga.
Bro, we talking about the same Drake that's been saying for the last 3 years that he's tired of being nice to people and letting them have a free pass. He's gonna destroy their careers now. He's been saying that in almost every. He said it on Churchill's Downs. I'm done with you niggas. I'm gonna torch your ass. He said it on For the Dogs. I'm tired of being nice with these niggas. I'm gonna torch their ass.
Well, I hope so, bro, because this is what we fucking need.
Bro, that's it. He's done, nigga.
Please.
Back to back part 2.
I'm glad. Mos Def should have went about that better.
I want music like that, man. I'm tired of this bitch fucking dancing music, man.
Because if Mos Def was really about the shit he was on from the jump, on that hating shit, because I'm a hater. There's an art to hating.
Know. Yeah.
There's an art to hating. There's an art to hating.
S-tier yapper.
S-tier yapper, S-tier hater. I thrive off it. To be a true hater, you have to stand on it and be consistent.
100%.
You have to wake up and hate.
100%.
This nigga was in that video, and what did he do, Vic? He laughed. That's hate. Marlon, he laughed. That's hate.
Yeah.
And then apology video, what is he doing? Back. He's an amazing rapper, man. Like, you know, we shouldn't focus on this stuff. We have to focus on the.
I agree on standing on business when it comes to hate, bro. You know what I do every time? You know what I do every time I wake up, bro? The moment I wake up, there's like a stack of. Oh, hold on, let me put the camera on me.
Wait, what? Of what?
There's like a stack of like Playboy Cardi, like just pictures like next like on my nightstand. I wake up, I crumble that shit up, boom, basura. Every day.
That's an S-tier
I
hater.
stand on business, you know what I'm saying?
That's a nigga that stands on his
Talking
hate.
about food chain.
Standing on business.
Nigga, this is a hater dictatorship, nigga. Fuck you
Yeah,
talking
bro,
about, bitch.
come
It's a
on.
revolution,
Come on.
nigga.
So what we're trying to
I don't know
say,
these
what
men.
we're trying to say with this argument, right, is that we need more better music. You know, we need beef in hip hop and R&B, not R&B, rap. We need the beef. You
I wouldn't
know
mind
what I'm
some R&B beef.
And no,
honestly, I wouldn't mind it either.
Who would beef though?
Damn, I
R&B?
look white as
that'd be
fuck.
terrible.
God damn it.
No, actually, R&B niggas are realer than the rap niggas nowadays. So they might actually fight. I'm scared. Niggas might die. I don't think I want that. Because Chris Brown was gonna kill people. You don't remember who was he beefing with?
Well, because Chris Brown's
He was beefing with Frank Ocean.
Chris
he
Brown's-
fought Frank Joe. That's what it was. He fought Frank Ocean.
Yes.
Remember in the studio?
At a club or studio.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
at a
beat-
studio.
he fucked that nigga up.
He's a blood, bro.
Nah, bro. R&B niggas is with
He's
the
a
shit.
pyro.
Chris Brown's a pyro.
He's a pyro.
These
Chris
R&B
Brown's a
niggas are with the shits. I can see
pyro.
Brent Fryers like beating the shit out of a nigga, bro. I don't want to deal
No,
with that.
I don't see Brand Fires beating no one. No.
You said Fryas?
I said Fryers.
He's not related to you, bitch.
He wants us to be his cousin so bad. So bad. He's Dominican too. He's Dominican too. We're cousins somehow. What are you talking
Brand
about?
Fires ain't beating no one up.
I believe you could beat someone up, Brent. That's such dicky, isn't it? That's such dicky.
That's your dick eater.
Wipe your knees off, bitch. God damn. Get up, nigga. Yo. I gotta get up. That was some dicky.
That was crazy.
That was crazy, dicky. Yeah, I just spoke for another nigga.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I
You
just ate
got-
so much dick.
You got a little bit in the corner of your mouth right there.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Oh, fuck! Yo, that was crazy. Oh my god!
Damn, Jack Harlow has the #1 song in the country again with "Love It on Me." Is back to #1.
No way, bro. Who's listening to
For
that
real?
shit?
Damn.
It's low,
And
bro.
Taylor Swift #2.
Bro, he was actually really I liked his verse on the Lemonade shit. He was good.
Phenomenal. That's a 10 out of 10 song.
It was good.
That was
With Dave.
Yeah.
That's a 10, but "Love It on Me" #1 again?
That's crazy. They're doing something.
What the fuck is going on here?
They're buying
Taylor
shit.
Swift at #2 makes sense.
It might. You know what? I think
What
it's trending
the
on
fuck
TikTok.
is going
again.
on?
It's probably trending on TikTok again. Those are TikTok streams.
Oh my god.
It's a
Nigga.
catchy song, man.
Drake. I think Vic won the argument. These old heads can't tell him shit. All the ones that are on their knees for Mos Def is scared of Drake bars.
I think he's scared.
I really want to see
Who's the better
what
rapper now?
all the people like that were defending Mos Def and this. I want to see what they're gonna say now.
This is crazy.
The fact that the guy that you guys were defending now came out and apologized is wild.
This is crazy.
It's like Mos Def spit on y'all face.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, because at least Kanye was consistent with his hate and disrespect. This nigga Mos Def folded in like 3 days.
You know what it is?
That's crazy.
That these guys defending him, they're like. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's
like, left the
crazy.
room type shit. That's what they did right
That's
now.
crazy.
Bro, Mos Def today learned how to sign into Instagram and go on live. I guarantee it.
Deborah! How do you do this again?
I guarantee it. And unless he goes on live every Sunday or some shit.
No.
I've never seen it. I would have seen it.
Nigga, you saw how many likes that video had? Nigga, he got no followers. That shit had 2,000 likes.
Look at him out.
Vic.
It was 30 minutes ago from the live.
Nah.
So after, it's going to gain some views.
Let me see what his shit's at right now then.
Look it up, Yazim Bey.
That is a terrible IG name, by the way.
But I did want to say real quick, rest in peace, the Pentagon has identified the 3 soldiers that died in the Jordan drone strike that happened over the weekend. Biden says the U.S. will take all necessary actions to defend our troops after drone strikes backed the group where the killing this drone strike backed group kills U.S. troops, 3 in Jordan, American soldiers. The 3 of them were black. Sergeant William Jerome Rivers, Special Sergeant I think Kennedy Landon Sanders, and Special Brianna Alexandria Moffett. 3 black soldiers died in this drone strike in Jordan. Overseas, 3 soldiers. They all happen to be from Georgia as well. Tower 22 is the name of the outpost where the attack occurred, and has about 350 military officials deployed there. And I think I spoke to someone recently that knew the person, one of the people that died as well. So rest in peace to these American soldiers that have passed away in this drone strike that happened. You know, during the Gaza war, everything that's happened in the world, there's more occurring conflicts happening, and this was a sudden one that has arisen, and the soldiers have now passed away. But we shall see what happens. Unfortunately, more death is just going to come.
Yeah, now that you mention that, should we mention the whole thing that's happening in Texas?
With what?
With the whole border shit? And like,
so what's happening? Is it something newer?
Yeah, so in the state of Texas, they're trying to...
And there's, sorry to cut you off because I know I'll forget. There's a good amount of states now backing up Texas.
This is a very serious issue. I don't know enough about it. This is what I've seen. Do not take it as fact. This is, again, what I've seen. I haven't been able to fully fact check it, so I'm not going along with it. But I guess in the state of Texas, they're trying to protect their borders in different ways. And they're putting up illegal barricades that, like the wire shits, the barbed wires, yeah, to stop people from coming over to the fence. I guess it's a federal crime. You're not supposed to do it. And it went up to the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
what, at houses? People's houses, or just at the border? At the border.
Texas is going about their own measures
to protect the border.
Yeah.
And I guess it's violating federal law that exists. They went to the U.S. Supreme Court with the decision.
Yeah,
Supreme Court sided with the United States and said that what they were doing was inhumane, and Texas is still doing it. So
damn
and this isn't
that's crazy.
That's insane. They're fighting against the United States government now. Yeah, the federal government. Here's the problem. What usually happens in this situation, because it happened. I think the last time we ever saw this happen was with Brown versus Education, when Alabama, I think it was a state, they didn't want to desegregate schools, so they brought in the National Guard because the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that desegregation was constitutional and segregation wasn't constitutional. So. They came in, they forced the desegregation policy. The problem here is Texas National Guard is the one putting up the illegal barricades.
What the hell?
So who the fuck is Biden going to call in?
If they're the ones behind it themselves.
And there's multiple states now siding with Texas.
Because it's now a states' rights issue.
Holy shit.
But the thing is, people don't understand this. It doesn't matter what the Supreme Court says. The Supreme Court can say whatever the fuck they want. This was proven during Andrew Jackson. The Supreme Court ruled that Andrew Jackson's removal of Indians was illegal. I'm not going to call them Indians. The Native Americans, indigenous population. The Trail of Tears, remember we learned that in middle school? The Supreme Court ruled it illegal. Andrew Jackson said word by word. The head of the Supreme Court at the time, the Chief Justice, was I think his name was Marshall, some shit like that.
Marshall James.
This nigga's crazy. It's not that. Shit up my back. But he told that, bro, it's one of the most historic things ever said in U.S. history. Like, it's up there. He said, you can tell the Chief Justice to enforce his ruling if he'd like. And
what the fuck?
Because it was true. If the way literally, bro, the Supreme Court has no power.
Yeah.
In essence, they can't enforce their own rulings. how it goes in the Constitution is the executive branch has to enforce it using the military and the National Guard. So if the states don't follow the federal guidelines, the rules set out by the Supreme Court and the legislator, then that's when the executive branch comes in and says, okay, we're going to check state rights using the military.
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson was for the removal of Native Americans. So when the courts ruled against him, he said, okay, you go enforce it then, bitch ass nigga, because I'm not doing it. Guess what happened? They still forced out the Native Americans, despite what the Supreme Court ruled.
My God.
Nigga, it happened when Obama was here. When Obama was in office and federal law and the Supreme Court ruled the whole marijuana situation, they just didn't prosecute any crimes regarding marijuana on a federal level.
Jesus Christ.
You get the choice. Like, you can choose whatever you want to do. Now that's happening in Texas. They don't know what they're going to do because it could lead to a civil war if Texas decides to.
Yep.
So the question is, are all these people, Rogan, all these famous celebrities have left LA and gone to Texas, just
Good luck.
Because they love that shit, right?
Or just going to move out of there again?
Are you going to sit there and watch someone leave the union again? That's the question. Like, if Texas is willing to die on this hill.
Because Texas has gotten more popping than ever before.
Yeah, all the southern states have.
Yeah, like people are going over there like crazy.
There's a lot going on in the border, man. There's a lot of people coming in that probably shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? And that's like one of the main arguments.
Yeah. What did Trump call them? They're thugs, rapists, etc.
Rapists.
Thieves.
No, but he was talking about Mexicans. I'm not talking about Mexicans right now.
The argument is Central Americans. I don't know anything about the border. I can't speak on the matter.
There's a lot of from where the war and shit's coming on right now. People coming from over there.
There's a lot of civil wars in Latin America.
And you look at them, bro. I'm talking about like these motherfuckers walking around with face tattoos and shit like that, with guns and shit in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they don't give you a good perspective of, you know. So like we really letting just anyone come in.
Yeah, and
so
I get that, but then I feel like they gotta do a better vetting process, because my thing is like, from what I've seen video of, a lot of them for the most part are families. You know, just like my parents, came to this country as immigrants because they have kids and they have families and they want to have a better life for their family.
But
then there's
control,
obviously
bro. They don't have enough people to
vet them
they
and
don't
like
have enough.
Scan them and see who these people are.
But then they have
background checks.
Plenty of people to send to other fucking countries to butt their noses into fucking wars and shit like that. It has nothing to fucking do with them.
Then you double down on the border patrolling.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I can see that.
Take care of what's happening in your fucking country before you go fucking put your nose in some, like, come on.
I can see that, but I just don't like when, that's always been one of my main issues with Trump. Like, I didn't like when he did with the ICE stuff, and like during that time, I didn't like that. I saw the whole documentary about it. I didn't like that. I was really against the way, because it was just like dehumanizing, like just categorizing them all as like thugs and pieces of shits.
Yeah.
That is not the case at all.
You know what's really funny? You remember the cages they were putting kids in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Obama and Biden, the one that did it first?
Yeah, Obama.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is why like politics is so funny to me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the same brand of politics. It's either party's gonna give the same.
Let's put them in a better cage.
You know,
that's what they're gonna do.
That's literally
the crazy thing is, what Central American country the president did that? Was it Salvador?
Well, what the cage stuff?
No. He went and he told the like officials and shit like that. Anyone that looks like a fucking like a marero, like a drug dealer, whatever, jail.
Yeah. I know you're talking about Salvador. I think
is
it was
Salvador
or Ecuador. I remember they arrested like 3,000 people, bro. It was insane.
Yeah.
Cleaned up everything.
Cleaned up everything, bro. The fucking the everything is like up in that country right now. It's like one of the safest.
Oh, Ecuador.
I think it was Ecuador.
Ecuador is one of the most amazing countries right now.
I don't think it was Ecuador.
I think so, because the president.
It was Salvador.
I think it was El Salvador.
It was crazy, bro. I remember.
I think it's Salvador.
Because what he's talking about, they did a whole like PBS documentary.
It was like a whole
on
cleaning, bro.
Yeah, it was.
He said anyone that looks suspicious, like, think jail.
Because my dad loves the president of Ecuador right now, because he's doing amazing stuff.
Yeah, no, I heard his. I'm pretty sure it's El Salvador. Because my dad was always talking about it when he was looking at the news.
It was the biggest law and order push in the history of Latin America. It was insane,
which is crazy. It seems inhumane.
Yeah,
right.
But
was. Like,
it looked like it.
But goddamn, bro, that shit did a lot.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know. That's what been one of my things with Trump. I didn't like that, and I also don't like any politician in general who just like, oh, recount, I won. Like, bro, that whole concept. Yes, there's gonna be a percentage of votes that are fake votes, etc., but not to the height of you got robbed of the election. That's not the case.
I think he lost by like 20 million votes.
Yeah, you did not. That is impossible. You did not win the election, Trump. You know, and same with who else was like wanting to recount. Wasn't it Hillary? I think Hillary wanted to recount or some shit.
Here's the issue with Hillary. Hillary won the popular vote.
The popular vote.
This is the saddest part about America.
You see, I don't get that.
So let me explain it to you.
Because it's about the most important states. It's not about the just the overall.
So when the founders started,
what deems an important state?
No, so this is the issue. When the founders wrote the Constitution, they had a problem. They didn't want to remove slavery, but a majority of the southern states that were involved in the Union at the time, their population was majority slaves.
Yes.
So a southern state that was the fucking size, that was 5 times the size of Rhode Island, had a smaller population than Rhode Island because it was mostly slaves. Yep. So they did the 3/5 of man concept, and they did the electoral college to make it easier, because that way you'd have a more representative demographic where a state like California wouldn't single-handedly decide who president of the United States would be, because it's such a large state.
So that's why we have like the Iowa caucus and the
those caucus
and Nevada stuff, because those are important states. So they start those elections early, or etc.
So those primaries, those primaries are designed to like give you a reflection of what the nation is thinking of. Primaries give everyone kind of they say it's a fair vote, and who's gonna represent their party. It's never fair. None of this shit's fair. This shit's all ass. No, it is. Like, we've proven the electoral college doesn't work, but because it doesn't work because of this reason. By population, there's more Democrats than Republicans. I think it's like by 10%. The issue is, when you look at the electoral states, Republicans are more spread out. Democrats are congregated, all in similar areas. So we're all in major cities. We're not in the flyover Rust Belt states. And people will say, well, those are only 3 or 4 electoral votes. They're barely any size. No, nigga. 3 or 4 electoral votes for like 15 states adds up, nigga.
Yeah.
And then what happens is 5 to 7 states are left to be battleground states. Those are the states that always flip. We call them swing states. Florida's a swing state because it's half Republican, half Democrat, the population. Michigan's a swing state. Minnesota's a swing state. So you get like that confusion there, because people are like, oh, why are these states so important at the end of the day? Because these states never stick to one side.
You know who could save all this, though?
I'm good off of politics, man.
Who can change all of this? You could probably rewrite the whole fucking Declaration of Independence.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, my God.
She could probably do all that shit.
She might. No bullshit. I might actually agree with that, yeah. Taylor Swift might have the power to change everything.
You know what I'm saying? The question is, do we want Travis Kelce to be the first man? First man.
Bro, she's so diabolical. I think she might want to be president. The way she be looking, bro, niggas don't.
The way she be looking.
Tato, watch when it
there we have
happens.
it. But breaking news right now: Rajon Rondo, NBA player, was just arrested over the weekend for unlawful possession of a firearm. He had a gun, drug paraphernalia, and marijuana, all misdemeanors. Reported today, Monday night. This is Rajon Rondo, 37 years old, in Indiana, the state of Indiana police. Wheels told the outlet to search. They searched his car, and they found all of this. He had a bond, and he was not allowed to possess a firearm because he had no contact order against him.
Damn.
So he couldn't have a gun on him. This is Rajon Rondo, my favorite point guard of all time.
Mine too.
Hopefully it's not a Ja Morant situation. But isn't Rajon Rondo like not on no team, or is he on a team right now?
I think he's on the Celtics' staff. He's like an advisor.
But he's not like on the Washington Wizards or nothing, right? I don't think
no, he doesn't play. He's just a coach.
Yeah. I think he's one of them. He has one of the highest IQs in NBA history. So.
No, he does. I think he'd be the greatest coach of all time if he fucking was allowed to coach.
Yeah.
His basketball mind's insane.
Free Rajon Rondo.
Free my nigga Rondo.
The real Rondo number 9.
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
The real Rondo number 9.
Fuck you talking about.
I don't want him to join Rondo number 9.
I do not.
In jail. But that would be ironic.
Nah, he's not. Bro, it's Rondo.
Because Rondo number 9 named himself after this Rondo. But there we have it. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Club Ambition Podcast, Cap 121. We are out. We see you guys next week.
They gon' love me for my ambition.